Hi, I'm Tom. Look at that. I'm here, despite life's greatest efforts to stop me. I am here. Hello to everyone. This is Off the Grid, where a couple Sundays a month we gather to watch some weird professional wrestling I have found on the internet. Hello to everyone in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club across both YouTube and Twitch. Hello to everyone watching. Now, speaking of YouTube, I gotta give a big shout out to the members of the Weirdo Empire, aka my YouTube members. Thank you all so much for not just plopping down your dollars, but your eyeballs, your attention, all of that. Look at that, you're all beautiful. And at the end of the stream, I will have an update on what we will be watching next Sunday during our members only stream coming up next Sunday at 8. Not Quite Wrestling, we'll be doing that. So yeah, go ahead, do that. I'm trying to think what else. I don't really have a whole lot else. I did a video last week about going to AEW's World's End as a guest of the company. Shout out to Big Tone. And shout out to my pals Marty and Sarah. Shout out to indirectly RJ. Shout out to all of you for helping make that happen for myself and Noli. Thank you. Dave in Syracuse, thank you for the cheers. Zach, thank you for updating your Prime sub. And Grunion, thank you for re-upping your sub as well. You're all the best. Yeah, go check out the AEW World's End video. If you've not done so already, I forgot to make a graphic for it because it's kind of timely. So I don't really do timely things. I'm going to move this over just a little bit so I can see the screen. But yeah. What else? If anyone has $1 million, I need it, or even 100. I don't know. Yeah. I wish that were a joke. Anyway, let's move on. UWF Beach Brawl. We've never watched any Herb Abrams stuff on here. I wasn't quite sure the legalities, but it turns out it's a-okay. Let's go back to June 1991. Check out all Herbo Turbo, as the Power Twins used to call him, and the UWF's first efforts into the pay-per-view realm. Let's go. All right, Alex Landell, thank you for re-upping that sub. Much appreciated. We're going to have about 15 seconds of black here. Chris Riddle, hello. The Herbie Cookie. I wish I had some Herbie cookies. Oh, fuck. We're all busted. The FBI is going to get us.
Tradition.
What is...
Fundamentals.
I'm assuming Herb just stole this footage.
The way professional wrestling used to be.
I assume this is just bootleg footage of
the Universal
that definitely is. Herb does not own WWF footage.
It began in the summer of 1990 with a mandate from founder and president
Renticus, thank you so much for the bits. I hope it does too. So far, not so well, but hey, man, maybe in the next 360 days.
Of some of the great teachers of the sport.
What just happened? The audio just went out. Fuck. Will it come back? Who's to say? We'll just have to pretend. Jordan, thank you so much. Will the audio come back? We might have to pretend what's going on. I don't remember all these damn moonsaults. Holy shit. All right, we got the audio back.
To the Beach Brawl and tonight's extraordinary
All right.
wrestling card featuring from the
Adam, thank you
darkest
for upping that.
corners of the
Oh,
mind,
Weed Fudge,
the
thank you for giving out that
Blackhearts
sub to
with their
Adam. Hey,
companion
Steve-O.
Luna Vachon.
Shout out to all you
A
Portugal.
mammoth,
And by all of you, I mean
butt-kicking,
Steve-O.
street fight that pits Bad Street USA's very own Terry
Is
Gordy.
Terry Gordy's
against
brain
the
falling out of his
giant
head?
veteran from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Rock,
That's the only thing I
Don
can think
Morocco.
of. Like if Bruno had his own
A tag
tapes
team
of
explosive
like stuff he
matching up the
promoted
notorious and always
that,
devious Power
that
Twins
Vince
from
didn't
New
know.
York City.
Thank
And
you,
the
Steve-O.
resurrection of
Much
one of wrestling's
appreciated.
unique tandems, B. Brian Blair and Jim Brunzell, Mass Confusion. A special Legends tilt.
Did all these
sizing
guys
up
have to
former
cut
world
promos that
champion,
just
the
never
Russian
aired
Bear,
anywhere?
Ivan Koloff and his manager, Mr. Red.
Mr. Red, that's
Against another
Herb Abrams'
former world
right-hand
champion and one of
boy.
wrestling's all-time most popular figures, Bob Backlund.
Actually, last night when I was going to bed, I listened to Canyon's shoot interview,
where
he was talking about working out at the power plant and like training guys and making what would not even be minimum wage 2025.
As John the Golden Greek Tolis sends his arsenal,
Yeah, we're gonna probably get some real awful stuff with Bruno DeBeers. So, disclaimer here, I've watched, in my life, I have watched some UWF stuff. I've never watched this show in full.
And to one of these titans will go the UWF
That's
Sports
dope,
Channel
Steve.
Television Championship belt.
Yo!
Tonight, in front of all your TV
Thank
viewers,
you, Yankee
you're gonna
Hawk.
see me,
Happy
Bam
New
Bam
Year.
Bigelow destroy Steve Williams for the
I'm
heavyweight
glad that they
title.
put Bam Bam in
Nothing's gonna
quotations
stop
so
me.
we
I'm
wouldn't
not
think it
holding
was his
back.
government
Anything
name.
goes. Your history, Williams.
Your history, Williams.
It's like this. There's a lot of concentration in the locker room. It's a lot of silence. You know why? Tonight's the night. The Big Daddy, let me tell you, it's for
Big
the big
Daddy.
belt. Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, you watched it
Dr. Death.
live.
You people seen it. You've seen he's got my attention. Now, he's got to face the man who's going to be wearing the gold around
Like,
his
this should
belt.
be an
You
awesome
people
match.
all over the world, Japan,
Is it?
Germany,
Probably not.
Russia, and here in the good
But
States,
we'll judge for
Dr.
ourselves.
Death, it doesn't matter what it takes. I'll fireman's carry you. I'll Oklahoma stampede you.
It doesn't matter what it takes. I will give you a fireman's carry.
It's all over.
I'll put you in an
Here coming
armbar.
live for the Manatee
I'll
Civic and Convention Center
Irish
in
whip
Palmetto,
you into the
Florida.
ropes.
Just south of
I'll do it
Tampa.
all.
Tonight, the Universal Wrestling Federation proudly
That's I
presents
thought I recognized that
Brawl.
stance. It is in fact
Pleasant good evening,
Bloodsport.
everyone. I'm Brian
Thank you for
Ricco.
confirming
I will
that,
be your
Steve-O.
host tonight for this wrestling extravaganza. Tonight's the night.
Gotcha,
in
okay.
The ring right outside. We'll find out.
Now, of
who
course,
will
they
wear the
chopped this up into.
$100,000
They just use it as a
Sports
TV
Channel Television
taping
Championship belt.
inadvertently.
Will
I
it be
love it. I
Steve
love
Dr.
her.
Death Williams, or will it be the behemoth Bam Bam Bigelow? We'll find out tonight. This is
The
our
vehement.
first journey into pay-per-view.
What a
Hope you sit
description
back,
for a
relax, and
wrestler.
enjoy. This should be a
The
nice
strong
night.
and beastly
Coming
Dr.
in
Death
to
against the
joining me to my
vehement
right
Bam Bam
now
Bigelow.
is the president of the Universal Wrestling Federation.
Herb.
Herb Abrams. Herb has with him the UWF Sports Channel.
Yeah,
Championship
no,
belt.
that's a good
Herb is
point,
a
Brian.
beauty, and
It looks
it's
like
been a
they
long
like
time in coming.
bought the banner
Brian,
from
I'm
like
elated. I'm
some
pumped
church
up.
that
I
was
hope
doing
all
like a
wrestling
beach
fans across the
bingo
country are all
get
excited about
together,
this great
and then they
championship
printed
match, because
Universal
tonight,
Wrestling
Bam
Federation.
Bam
Matt
Bigelow
P,
or
thank you
Steve
for
Dr.
re-upping
Death
this
Williams
with
will
the
become
Prime.
the first ever UWF Sports Channel television champion.
Now, the winner will have survived the elimination tournament.
Is
which has been
there?
taking place
Is
in
this the
various
most
arenas
sober
across the
Herb Abrams
country.
ever was on
And Herb,
camera?
do you have a prediction? Bam Bam or Steve?
Brian, I'm going to go with the Doc.
So Herb Abrams going with Steve
Did Doc-
Dr. Death
I did-
Williams. We'll also have our first
We'll
ever
watch out to
ladies
see whether or not
championship
Doc
match
won.
tonight as Candy
That'd be very
Devine
funny if he
takes
just
on
came out and
Rockin'
said the
Robin.
finish.
We'll also have a very, very special Captain Lou's Corner, so don't you go
When did
away.
they make
Should
up
be
that
exciting.
graphic like
It
he
is now
died?
My pleasure to introduce the announcers for
A
tonight's
special
match.
Captain's
My
Corner
colleague,
where we
Craig
mourn the
George,
death of
and
Lou
the living
Albano.
legend of professional wrestling, Bruno Sammartino. Gentlemen,
Thank you very much, Brian Ricco. And
Hey,
good
Craig
evening,
the George.
everybody. Welcome
I
to
have a
the
soft
Ball.
spot for Craig the
with,
George.
as always, the living legend of wrestling, Bruno Sammartino. And after weeks and months of build-up, the Beach Brawl is here, Bruno. We've got a ring.
Like, I think it's kind of
We're
endearing
ready
that he wasn't a
for
wrestling guy, but he
Sure,
kept
we're
doing
here, and I'll tell
wrestling
you, I think that the
after.
fans are really going to be treated.
the
It's going to be a
WWF.
great show, and that main event is going to be something to be remembered.
variety of matches as well. By the way, Johnny Ace will be wrestling in for an ailing Don Morocco against Terry Gordy.
An
We've got the
ailing
ladies
Don
championship
Morocco.
match, 3 tag team matches.
I
Probably
can
the
only
highlight there
imagine.
was John Tolis
Did he have the
in a cage some
tequila
30 feet
flu?
above the ring as he looks down on Orton and Cactus Jack against Wet and Wild.
That's going to be interesting, because Tolis, he's going to try to do anything and everything he can to interfere. Of course, he's going to be in his.
I don't think
Is there
Herb
anything
Abrams
up his
bought the
sleeve?
name from
That's
Bill
the way
Watts.
to
I
say
think he
it.
just
Yes, we will.
used
The
it.
strap match, of course, as well with Paul Orndorff and Colonel DeBeers. And, of course, the main event, Bam Bam Bigelow, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Frank E. standing by right now with Bam Bam.
I'm in the dressing room with a 395 New Jersey native Bam Bam Bigelow.
The 300, wait, what?
Later on this evening, going up against
The
Steve
395 New Jersey
Bam Bam, certainly
native.
the biggest night of your career. What have you
Why
done
couldn't
to
that
prepare
little
for
guy have
Well,
interviewed?
you know, Frankie, I've done a
Bam
lot
Bam.
of things. I've trained hard. I've studied hard.
Doing for Legends of
basically,
Rodeo
most all,
Clowning.
I just been keeping my ground and going to stick with a game plan that's strong, very, very
Hey,
consistent,
Stagwire. Happy
and-
New Year.
And it's just going to be an awesome night for me at the Beach Brawl.
Can you tell us, are there any special surprises that you may have
He
in
did
store
give
for
away the
Dr. Death?
finish.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
everybody
I love
knows
Herb.
that Bam Bam Bigelow, myself, me, I have a lot of surprises. I have a lot of mobility.
Like my lab coat I'm
agility,
wearing.
and
That's a
hopeability.
surprise.
I've got it all. And tonight, there's going to be a lot of things that people
I
never
think so,
seen before.
Reverie, yeah.
I've got a new outfit. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go.
I have a new
What
outfit.
would you say motivates you the most tonight for this, the Sports Channel Television
I'm,
Championship?
my
Well,
new
you know, along
outfit
with the
for my job as a
championship, You
pharmacist.
get the money, and when you get more money, you get happy. So I'm shooting for the cash. I want.
I
the
would love to
title.
know
The
what
longer
was
I
in
keep
Bam
the title,
Bam's
the more money
set
I
pack.
make, the happy my family.
More money, more
Before we
problems.
go away, I understand your son Shane is celebrating a birthday today.
Yes, today's my son's 3rd birthday, and I'm gonna win it for him.
That's sweet.
I don't know if Dr. Death Steve Williams has.
That's very kind. I
mobility,
liked
but
that
he
at the
certainly
end.
does have determination tonight. He got by perhaps some of the toughest matches in the elimination tournament. And Bruno,
I
you
love
said a
that
few
Bruno's
weeks ago that you'd
gig
like
marks
him
just
to
kinda
win the
go
match against the
into
World Championship.
There's no question
the
that'll be a
hairs that are
low-class
left
track
on
because,
his
you know, they're
head.
a big man, over 400 pounds, of course, in Bam Bam Bigelow. But Williams is looking sharp. He looks hungry. He's determined to take this belt. And I don't know if he can be stopped.
There's
Dr.
the word
Bam
hungry,
Bam.
like he's getting out of that dressing room and going onto the football field like he did at the University of Oklahoma. Steve Williams has been a champion
Bam
across
Bam
the
is
world, but
apprenticing
tonight,
under
he
Dr.
goes for
Joe
the
Malenko.
UWF Sports Channel Championship.
This is the other man vying for the Sports Channel Television
Look
Championship.
at that
belt,
windbreaker.
Steve Dr. Death Williams. A lot of secrecy in your camp this week. Have you got any kind of special surprises for Bam Bam Bigelow?
There ain't no surprise. No surprises. I ain't pulling anything.
Hey,
out of
Dan.
my
Hello.
sleeve.
Glad to
Bam
have
Bam
you.
Bigelow, you're stepping in the squared circle with a true champion. Now,
A
Daddy,
true
you
champion.
have to deal with it.
You are a great competitor, as everyone knows, but can you tell us what is the motivating factor here tonight? We know that Bam Bam slid into this championship with Cactus Jack bowing out of his match. What motivates you, and what's going to bring you
Wait,
over
why
the
did
top?
Cactus
You know
Jack bow
something? It
out?
looks like everybody's got to go behind me or stab me in the back to get to the top. Well, you know something? I'm standing on top of the world. UWF, New Japan, All Japan, everywhere around the world.
Oh, he's shooting.
knows
He's bringing up the Japanese
Dr. Death,
companies.
When he walks in a room, everybody knows that something, excitement in the air is going to happen. Now, Bam Bam Bigelow, that's right, there ain't no surprise.
By the way, we got Dan right here from Pro Wrestling Eve. If you are anywhere near London, Sunday, March the 8th, at the O2,
That's what it's going to take.
go check them out. They're running the biggest women's show in Europe, maybe
Who's going to
ever.
win? You decide.
And there'll be no stabbing in the back
Like,
tonight.
every big
These
star
men will meet in, the
in women's
squared
wrestling
circle
is gonna
tonight.
be
It's
there.
going to be a one-of-a-kind extravaganza.
Gonna be
Who do you
awesome.
think's going to win? Bam Bam Bigelow, he's been tough. Steve Dr. Death Williams, they've both survived the elimination tournament. They both will meet that match.
Was there a tournament?
We also want to tell you
Or
that
was this
tonight, the
make-believe?
Beach Brawl is being shot and will be available
Pro
in
Wrestling
video.
Eve,
Stay tuned.
Steve-O.
We'll give you a number
Pro
where
Wrestling
you can
Eve.
get your copy of the official Beach Brawl video. Also, the Beach Brawl program, the program that is sold in this arena tonight, is also available. We'll have a number that you can call a little bit later on. Well, let's get things underway.
My pleasure.
This should be
Anything
an
to help
exciting
y'all
night
out.
of professional
There was
wrestling.
a tournament,
Let's go back
okay.
to ringside.
What
Greg
the fuck just
George
happened?
and Bruno Sammartino.
Someone just fell
And
over.
thank you very much once again, Brian Ricco, Craig DeGeorge, the living legend. We are
Zaka was
ringside and ready
in the
for our first match in this historic Beach
But yeah, right
Brawl.
before they cut to the wide shot in the arena, it sounded like someone fell over. Oh shit, Perfect Strangers. I might need to mute this. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ha ha, cut the fuck music. One of the most impressive. How many tag teams were there? Also legit wild that Luna's just having that snake crawl on her. Yes, this is Luna and the Blackhearts.
certainly are.
I've heard Luna was the nicest lady in the world, and it is a shame. It is a genuine shame. What happened to her, how the industry treated her.
Are you talking about Luna or the Blackhearts?
I think one of them might be Dave Heath. Holy shit.
Her style, huh?
God, who would be the other one? Because there were a couple of dudes who were the second Blackheart.
This tag team match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. The referee in the ring.
Scott Dickinson refereeing. It might be Tom Nash. I didn't know if it was Tom Nash or if it was the other guy. Hey, Liz Alvarado.
Here you see the
The Blackhearts were Tom Nash and Dave Heath. But again, Tom Nash and Dave Heath had a falling out. I love that she just put the snake on the ring attendant. Like it's a jacket. What the hell? I love wrestling. Cage Match says this is the Nash and Heath. Probably. Probably.
And she can be out there and she'll do some interference, she'll do some distraction.
If you've never seen the Blackhearts before, they're really fucking cool. Like the gimmick in Calgary was that they were they're called Blackhearts because they were like the rejected Heart Kids. Look at that! How cool is that move?
Apocalypse or destruction in Cooper. Cooper flips him around, takes him down. Nice leg takedown and a good start for Cooper.
It's wild that we're starting a pay-per-view with an enhancement match. It might be, yeah, that's Brady Boone. It's definitely Brady Boone, who's also awesome. Hey, Party Animal, that's creepy. Please don't do that.
He just flunked backward and he hit his mark. And I'll tell you what, I'm surprised that Cooper is still well, he's up on his feet.
Oh gosh. He definitely misjudged the length of that ring. I do too, Steve-O. Brady Boone, very underrated in his creativity. Yeah, I think that's Dave Heath. That's a Dave Heath backdrop.
Cooper finally able to exchange now, bring in the Firecat.
The Firecat.
Firecat bouncing off the ropes.
Oh, I love that I just spent all this time putting over Brady Boone, and then the first thing he does is fuck up the heart attack.
In the black and silver. Got to the head of the Firecat.
He looks in good shape, don't he?
He's a guy I know.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's my thing with cage matches. I'm finding more and more things wrong on there. So, like, I want to believe that this is Heath and Nash.
Nice leapfrog. Whoa, look at that move. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that. That's unusual precision like that.
This is like a 2000s indie match with guys who are, like, muscular. Yes, Firecat was Battle Cat in the WWF.
It's got to be a moral victory for the Firecat. As he sends both destructions out of the ring. The tough part, of course, is telling which one is.
I love that Battle Cat's partner is just a guy.
A little bit of a different type, but still.
Exactly, and when one gets thrown out of the ring,
and Daniel, like I always say, my man, I would love to see it. I'd love for Brady Boone's family to get that money, but I can't do anything.
And that same scenario, of course, will be very visible later on.
Which is wild. State Patrol had a tour of All Japan.
Also part of this terrific Beach Brawl. We're glad you made this a part of your Sunday sports evening.
Look at this suplex.
Oh.
Great superplex off the middle rope. And that's about as good as you can do with that one. Now the elbows drop, but Cooper able to.
I think you're right, Adam. I think you're right. I know they had the falling out by the time that the team went to WCW.
Firecat's gonna get thrown in.
Yeah, it's the same singlet and tights that Gangrel or Dave Heath wore when he was an enhancement guy in the WWF.
Not ring home. Now he gets a leg takedown.
That was a great kick on him right underneath the chin.
A single drop kick by the Firecat.
It is so dark outside the ring you cannot see the Blackhearts.
Firecat and Cooper were hanging in there thus far. By the way, we've got publications, writers from all over the world.
Yeah, Blackhearts worked everywhere.
main event, Wrestling Eye
They
and
were
Wrestling
Puerto
World.
Rico,
We've got
Memphis,
Japanese
Florida,
photographers,
all
Kong
Japan.
Magazine. I know you get a subscription to that
They were
as
like a
well.
hot,
And Tokyo
non-contracted
Sports
team for a
Weekly
few
Pro
years.
Wrestling
Oh my
News
gosh.
Event is here, so this is
That
really a worldwide event tonight.
started off bad and ended
And
up kind of
we'll be,
cool.
right about talking about across the world.
I don't know what you're
Plus
talking about,
five
Green
tonight
Boy.
from Palmetto, Florida,
You have
for
to
the Big
refresh
Brawl.
me.
Meanwhile, the Firecat, I'll tell you, has done some impressive maneuvers in that ring. This guy is really, really clever, quick. He does unusual moves in there right now.
Okay, thank God I don't. Okay.
Yes,
But
Oh,
great shot there again in the midsection.
is she married Heath? Okay, so the funny thing about the Gangrel,
These guys are
or the
very, very
Luna
good.
Vachon Dave
For their
Heath
size,
wedding,
this, Blackheart team is quite impressive.
it
Talk
aired
about
on
Heath Ledger.
WWF
Look at Firecat. Takes it
Superstars.
down. He might get
this
it.
could be a pin. What?
That was sweet.
Hey, clever
Like,
move, though. I'll tell you, this
The
guy
week
certainly
after
has
Halloween,
Firecat.
you can go
Very
back and
good.
watch it. It's on
Looks
YouTube.
like a cat in that ring. And
Because
here's
some
on fire.
kind soul uploaded all the episodes of Superstars from the network on YouTube in that quality.
I mean, these guys are not exactly easy pickings.
They aired camcorder footage from Luna and Dave Heath's
But
wedding.
he has got the will and whatever to
It's
come
wild.
back, so,
Again, Luna was the only one under contract.
Didn't quite get it, but he could be in trouble now with both Apocalypse.
Yeah, it probably aired on all the shows. I just remember seeing it on Superstars. It blew my mind. I did not remember that happening.
But they didn't even get a warning from the referee, and really they should have, because this was a double blow. Now what we're going to see here. Nice little suplex.
Suplexes
Beautiful
him
move.
down, and
Nice
According to
bridge.
Wikipedia, the attendance for this event was 550. Hey, I would love to know the paid.
I thought we were going to get a double chicken wing suplex. No.
Rich came
Another
I didn't even
elbow.
think about that. She was still with Bam Bam on TV.
falling down. It looked like that might be enough to get the Firecat, but he's just so
And yeah, they
quick
tried to
with
do
it.
as creative of a job as they could editing around the groom.
Back at you. I like that.
Like, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought she married herself.
Apocalypse, I believe that is.
Ooh, another suplex.
Yep. Back suplex there. Still coming up, next match, Terry Gordy.
I would love to know. I would love to do like a Patreon podcast series interviewing the handful of people who paid for this show.
Firecat got. I mean, he really got up in the air and he really.
And then at the end, I
came
just
down
laugh at
with a
them.
tremendous elbow on the on one of the Blackhearts' neck. And I'll tell you, surprisingly though, it's Firecat right now who seems to be in trouble. I thought after that blow he would be. Great.
Hey,
maneuver.
DDT.
Front face locked him and just drove him down and almost into like a pile driver.
That looks
Yes,
like a
we know what
DDT
that-
as well,
DDT.
right?
DDT pile
But
driver.
I mean, like the people who were in attendance. Dan, were you in attendance for
By
this
the way, later
show?
on, we will hear from the Blackhearts.
Like-
Captain Lou Albano. Captain Lou joining us for a live
can-
Captain's Corner.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Like, were you in
That- that's
Palmetto,
Blackheart. He really
Florida?
just delivered a
Like, it's
very,
one
very
thing to
good
buy
shot.
this show on
Super.
pay-per-view.
Now they change it by the referee.
No.
They're
I mean,
very,
like,
very lenient.
knowing that
Letting go
probably
of
the
Apocalypse.
majority of
Look
these
at
these
that.
tickets were
Look at that.
comped,
Swing him into the top rope. Now Firecat is in the
meeting
ring.
like the
He gets
10
thrown
people
out.
who actually
Where do
were
you
suckered into
drive
paying
in?
for tickets.
Bear hug possible. This could be that
Oh
devastating
gosh,
Benjamatic they do. Or they
Oh, leg
Came down
drop
a
on
leg
the
drop.
that was
Off the
sweet.
mid-rope.
I think Blackjack Brawl
And
was
that's
a
cleaned up.
TV
Yes,
special.
sir.
Like they somehow got a
The
what
referee quite
the
lenient. Look at another shot.
fuck?
Another shot is going with a chain on Firecat. Who's got the-
They don't have a bell.
She's choking him
They
with
played a sound effect of a bell.
Rough gal. Look at her. Hey, but Firecat just got up, but I thought maybe he's going to retaliate.
Firecat wobbling, still has the chain around his neck as he climbs into the crowd.
Like the Luna thing at the end was awesome.
Well, you always have to keep your eye on Luna Vachon, regardless at what point of the match you're in.
Remember my name.
That's the point they-
What if the triple threat was Shane Douglas and the Blackhearts? Like, do you think Bam Bam was in the back? Like, maybe someday. Yes, please do. Like before before the show at the O2, before Wrestle Queendom, you should announce over the PA that you have outdrawn UWF Beach Brawl or Beach Blast or whatever this is, Beach Brawl,
Making their way outside the ring.
and like see how many of your fans actually get the reference.
A little bit lost. Live shot from the Manatee Civic Center, Palmetto, Florida. You know, you may have been
And the match wasn't too bad. I think it went a little long,
It is
but I have a feeling that they
Saturday,
needed to fill some
the
time.
Sarasota market. And lovely little community out here.
I think knowing Herb, if they would have put that ring on a beach, they would have ended up getting arrested
The home for
somehow.
the Beach Brawl.
Like the show shut
I don't know,
down.
we've got so many great matches coming up.
I just mute it. Scotland's way fancier than me.
What was that after the
I'll just mute it.
What do you mean the officials with the UWF that put the Blackhearts in the ring with a couple of scrubs?
Yeah, this is our symbol.
I
Yeah.
said scrubs. I didn't stutter your frickin' ears flapping.
I didn't stutter for your frickin' ears.
Professional wrestlers. What other competition would you like?
I want them all. I want to see my.
I want to wrestle bass fishermen. Vacuum salesman.
Dare not battle with the Blackhearts. You know
The
nothing of what
Blackhearts
stands
with
before
Luna
you.
Vachon. Let's get back to ringside.
Thank you, Brian Ricco, and we'll hear more from the Blackhearts later. Very confident team, but right now we're ready for our next match. Terry
All right.
and his opponent, and we'll get the introductions from Frankie.
Our ring announcer,
It's
Frankie.
a street fight. There will be no disqualification. There will be
Dave Heath was on the
no
left.
rules.
He was the fellow with the put the hands out in front of the interviewer's face.
The referee is Billy Silverman. Approaching the ring
Oh, Billy Silver. Why did all the old WCW refs work this show?
Malibu, California.
Hey,
He is
hey, brother.
Mr. All-America.
Mr. All-America. I hate that.
Hey!
Like, of all the creeps we've watched on Off the Grid, Johnny Ace is at least top 3.
Let's see what the reaction is for his opponent.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, he will impress this audience because this Johnny Ace, he's quite an athlete. He impresses the heck out of me in that ring.
Like, Johnny Ace is one of the worst humans in wrestling of the last 50 years. Hey, Terry Gordy.
Bam Bam Gordy!
Like, yeah, do you think Johnny ever showed Vince footage of this show?
Bam Bam Gordy, one of the greats, 293 pounds.
Also,
Again,
why is this a street
Johnny
fight?
Ace, filling in for the yelling Don Morocco.
Greg, let me say this about Johnny Ace. This
Oh,
guy's
Mrs.
a terrific
Baba.
wrestler. This guy can impress you
Mrs.
with his
Baba
beautiful
and her
maneuvers in
boy.
that ring, but unfortunately, he's not going to display. I don't.
Hell yeah, Low
imagine
Dog.
that
Congrats.
fight match
Good
with
luck.
Terry Gordy. He is as
Break an
rough as
arm?
common, so this is going to be
Is that
a
the
tremendous
right way
bout,
of
but I'll
wishing
tell you
luck in
what,
BJJ?
Anything and everything goes. Beautiful.
Johnny
hands
Ace,
onto
Art
that head.
Bar,
Right, Gordy was going for
anybody
the atomic
from the
drop, and
NWC
somehow in midair,
is in that
the
top 3.
All-American,
Maybe the
Johnny
Thug.
Ace able to turn it around, but now in trouble on his shoulders, able to spin it back. The referee saying only a 2 count. Craig DeGeorge, the living legend.
Who the fuck's that pudgy guy in the black?
Yes.
That's
Terry
me,
Gordy
sir.
is
No.
not taking anything away from
Yeah, I
him.
love a street fight that has like a good long headlock at the beginning, shoulder block, and do a lateral press.
But of course, Gordy, not that he's not a tremendous
I love to go on
wrestler,
World
he's
Star.
rough, he's a rule breaker.
Check out all the
The
wrist
question is, will
locks.
Johnny Ace be able
Hey,
to
Jonathan, I'm glad you got back home
That's going
safe.
to be a big, big factor in the finale of this match as to who's going to win it.
Hello to Joanna, as always. Glad you guys enjoyed Disney.
As no stranger to the championship.
Rock and okay, rock.
Has held a single
Have we watched
title
Rock and Rebel
in
and Off the Grid?
Japan. Still currently is with
Or
Dr.
just
Steve
deep
Williams,
cuts?
the tag team champion.
I mean, he
All
would
tag
be. He
teams in
definitely
Japan.
would be up there.
This is a
And,
seasoned wrestler. There's
yes,
no
sir.
question about he's got a
Has Buck
reputation
Zumhoff
worldwide,
come
and,
up
I think
on
that
Off the
tells
Grid?
you about the UWF to have the caliber of
If
wrestler
so,
Terry Gordy, and of course,
I
Johnny
forget if he
Ace,
has.
I
If he
think
has,
that-
definitely.
I think he's just a tremendous athlete, and I love the maneuvers he can. If only given the proper opportunity to show what he could do. As far
Johnny
as
Ace wasn't
wrestling,
Giant
this guy's
Baba's
just
favorite.
great.
He was Mrs. Baba's favorite.
Gordy picked up
That's what I
wrestling
thought.
from Lou Fez. You know that name, Bruno?
Absolutely, one of the
Yeah.
all-time greats.
Nick Diaz did a Greco-Roman knuckle lock and then stood over the guy like this.
Body block flying off the top rope, but again, not enough to get Gordy.
I have seen Johnny Ace with the Sheepherder. It's very funny.
What a
Talk about
shot.
a street fight. That's one of those things they'll let go.
Yes. Johnny
Yeah.
Ace again did a beautiful maneuver then at flying body press, but then again you see the Gordy who knows every trick in a
Were
book.
these guys told before the match it was a street fight?
Face is shook. There's no doubt about it right now.
Oh,
Oh boy, what a
welcome to
close
All
fight. He
Japan,
takes
boy.
cover here. Lateral press. No.
wow.
Oh, I thought that was the
Look at
finish.
Adam. That clothesline it put everything behind it. Gordy did, and to his credit, look at Johnny Ace. He's hurt. There's no question about it. But hey, he kicked out. He's still in there.
Hey, we're having some fun here. We hope you're enjoying it. Craig DeGeorge with Bruno Sammartino live from the beach.
Shoot right into the lights. Always a great strategy as a camera operator.
We hope you're enjoying it.
I don't think anybody knows this is a street fight.
We've seen a couple of good ones.
I don't know.
The Blackhearts.
I don't know if Bruno knows it's a street fight.
But you know, Craig, this is anything goes, and I think that John.
Okay, Bruno does know it's a street fight.
Just to leave his wrestling maneuvers, you know, out of it right now because this guy here.
Bruno's like, oh, this is pure 6 brawl. Take the wrestling maneuvers out of it, as they're doing wrestling maneuvers. They should definitely be in jeans. That they got matching trunks.
Arm chops back and forth. Ace trying to mount an attack here.
Oh. Backdrop driver, baby.
Back to back.
Now that was
I have seen one of those in a street fight before.
Make no mistake about this guy. It's a rule breaker, but he certainly knows his wrestling. And in fact, if they had to, if the rules were such that they had to go strictly by the rules.
Yeah, this is an All Japan House Show match. They're doing. In front of a bunch of bored children. Look at those kids not paying attention in the front row.
Although it is listed as a street fight, it has been a pretty fair match. And,
Craig DeGeorge just finally, like, it's listed as a street fight, but I don't think these guys are aware of that.
He's going to try to backdrop my thing. I don't know. Will he be able to do it?
Power bomb, I'll tell you, that is as effective as the military at the U.S. showed in the big fight. He doesn't power bomb him. Instead, he drops him down on his back, and that may be enough. No.
But Ace kicked out.
Johnny Ace trying to do his famous kickouts, his near falls, in a 5-minute match. Hey, Cecil. Cecil Nix in the chat. Mystery Wrestling going to Europe in a couple weeks. Check them out, Mystery Wrestling on Patreon, Evil Uno's Twitch channel. But yes, please, I would love to see a ring paved with asphalt.
Ace managed to kick out, and I'll tell you, look at Gordy. He's complaining. He's saying, hey, that count was a little too slow. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Got out in time. He beat the count. Great match so far.
Why is the referee saying get off his hair? It's a street fight.
Matchup. Into the turnbuckle again, and oh, Gordy takes a foot to the face.
Yeah.
Did he catch my second time?
Gordy is taking 2 and he takes a clothesline and flopples over, and he may be out.
Other Blackheart was Dave Johnson. Okay.
Just get up, but don't waste time. Get in there. Go for the attack.
I genuinely don't think these guys knew it was a street fight.
He's in trouble. Into the ropes. Another drop
kick. Oh, they're going outside.
Drop kick, but what a fantastic drop kick.
Oh, Gordy didn't get him, Swolsey. Gordy's down there is like, hey, are you dead?
I'm not sure if he went for an elbow or a body.
Johnny Ace is like, am I?
He may have connected with the cement foot, though. He came flying out of there. He thought he had.
Oh, is the ref counting? Of course he is. Awesome.
Gordy's taking him out for a ride here.
Yes.
And he's going so far, it's even difficult.
Hey, where should we fight? Over to this area where there's no lights. That's where AJ Branson's got the spot to fall on his face.
You can see there the blonde haired Ace trading rights and left.
Jake George, like, you can see the blonde hair, but not much else as they fight up into the abyss of the 6th row.
But I'm seeing the blonde.
God, I love all these empty seats. I love it.
Good lefts and rights, and right now I think Gordy might be on the receiving end. It's very hard to see.
That's it.
Oh God, awesome.
There's no disqualification here, is there? Let's see what the ref.
See, that would be smart, Brian. But they're probably not gigging because they're likely aware that their checks will bounce.
On the count of 10 has counted out both wrestlers.
Oh, so there was a count.
Counts him out.
Okay.
It's a street fight in that the referee is a cop and has to wrestling arrest them, which is a double count out.
You're not going to stop them because you DQ'd them. That's just how these guys are. Ace throwing a right hand, another one.
I love it.
Now trading right. Look at Gordy firing back. Oh boy.
This is great. This part's very good.
They don't want to stop. I'm afraid they better send somebody to break these two guys up because
I love that there's no security and these guys are just fighting out amongst children. Like, could you imagine? Remember that clip they always play of Terry Gordy shoving that guy down at the Sportatorium? Could you imagine him doing that to some kid out there?
They're still going at it, Bruno.
Okay, there is one security guard.
They're going at it in a really one heck of
Billy
a
Silverman's
pace.
like,
These
guys,
two
stop fighting,
and they don't care
please.
if that bell rang or what the referee's going to call the decision. They're out to prove to this audience who's top dog here. And
They have to be laughing right now. That's why they're in that double face lock.
Will have achieved that.
Oh, Kerry Gordy obviously showing no compassion for our lighting people here, Bruno, and neither is Johnny Ace. They just took this thing up with the upper rows of this stadium.
Yeah, but you know, if the match has come to conclusion,
Yes, that's how you pass the test to become certified to do security at a wrestling show.
Well, finally, it looks like some of our
Hey, if you two guys start fighting outside the ring, do you touch them? No, you just do this.
By getting shots of the two competitors, Gordy hanging on, trying to get a breath. To the left, you see the Ace to the right.
Whoa, a chair comes flying in the ring.
This is fun. I like this. Hey, Noah. Just in time to watch a street fight ended a double count out.
Gordy saying, no, you come in here. Ace wants Gordy to come out.
Gordy's like, let's continue this street fight in the ring. I always love when a guy grabs one of those type of chairs to swing with. Just take off his wedding ring and throw it in the crowd.
This has been some kind of a brawl, and these guys... And here comes Johnny Ace.
Gordy turned his back. Here comes Ace.
I love when the babyface jumps the heel from behind.
Oh,
That's awesome.
when is this going to end? He's got now. Look at this. Now this could ruin the whole evening if Gordy, or rather Ace, decides to sit in the middle of the ring.
Well, Ace is not satisfied.
Gosh.
He's saying, okay, come on back here. Let's conclude this thing. The heck with the match. He's saying, let's see who's the better man.
Gordy has gone back to the...
There has to have been something weird.
Up in section 16, row
Where somebody was told it was a street fight, somebody else wasn't, and it ended in a countout. Is Billy Silverman trying to say, hey, let's keep going?
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind seeing more of it either.
I'll tell you.
And Terry Gordy's like, no, you rang the bell. Now pay me, and I'm going to leave. Yes. I love street fights where the guys take a rest.
And he does, I think.
Hello, are you there?
They're dancing.
Ace with a couple of shots. 3 shots to Gordy. Another right hand. And Gordy continues to
This is a mess.
his way back to the ring, and now mounts a shot back. They call it a street fight. You might call it an aisle fight.
An aisle fight.
Oh, there comes the chair again.
But Craig DeGeorge didn't go into comedy.
Johnny Ace is out there. Well, what does he say?
Yeah, I didn't win.
That he won the match. That is not
Hey, 9th level or 9th level. That's, I'm sorry, 9th level. Thank you for the kind words over.
To the point where one of them either runs back and...
Yeah, the Hollywood glitz Herb Abrams is always talking about. Can't turn on a light.
We're going to look at Johnny Ace, obviously upset, but Bruno, he put on quite a match. I think many people did not give Ace much of a chance.
Yeah, man.
Against Gordy,
All right, so Yankee Hawk looked it up. 70 tickets were paid. Again, I need to interview these 70 people who paid for this show in attendance.
To wrestle Gordy, and this was that kind of a match. This is a
That's
brawl.
not even a whole row.
Made it, and of course, when he had to, he did. And I think he showed Gordy that he can brawl as well as he can, as well as anybody.
And the thing is, Bruno, we are
Yeah.
just getting going.
We love being
We've
ripped
got
off.
6 more
As they should,
matches to go
Jeff.
here on the Beach Brawl.
Politeness in
in
fighting.
Pay-per-view around the country. Here's a shot, as you see on the replay, of the flying maneuver by Johnny Ace going after.
Hey, Brian from Brian Turner's VHS Rehab recently departed. I just saw that.
Wow.
I would like to make a plea to YouTube. Hi, YouTube, it's Tom. Brian didn't break any of your rules. As everyone's favorite internet wrestling content, boy, I implore you, YouTube, please give Brian his channel back. He doesn't use bots.
Well, you know, when you've
He only uses the finest, pure, and unadulterated Burt Prentice. To create this chocolatey goodness. That bell is so much louder than everything else that's mic'd.
Approaching the ring at this time, Accompanied by their manager, the Golden Creek, John Tullis.
Yeah.
With a combined weight of 635 pounds.
The Power Twins, baby. Jonathan, thank you for upping that sub, my friend. He should punch you too. Just don't punch him while you're watching this.
The Power Twins.
Power Twin. Not to be confused with the Power Company, who were also a set of twins called Power.
What's this? We were told by UWF that we were not allowed to have our manager out here, John Toland. We're not too happy about that. We want you ignorant, stupid, ugly.
They get announced with their manager, and then John Tolis is probably in the back like, I'm not coming out there. Yeah, I'm sure many of the people who paid for tickets were named Abrams.
Well, John Tolis will not be on hand. He's got to worry about Orton and Jack.
Their opponents weigh a combined 470 pounds.
I love the Power Twins. Hey, it's the killer. Nope, mask confusion. You would have thought that the referee would have checked them for masks.
I'll tell you what, Craig, the Power Twins may have the size.
Yeah, where are the Glory Twins?
And they're tough in every sense of the word. But when you talk about Brunzell and Blair, you're talking about a couple of guys who are tag team for quite some time.
So if you've never saw the Killer Bees deal in the WWF, they would sometimes put on masks so that they would look identical, and so they could like switch in and out and do twin magic. I watched the first 2 matches of Wrestle Kingdom Noah, and then I watched the last 3.
Anyways, I was about to say, Brunzell,
Power Twins worked here, and then they worked at a bunch of New York indies.
They're fast, they know every
And that's
move.
pretty much it. I remember them from listening to old Herb Abrams radio shows, where they would call Herb Abrams Herbo Turbo. I love that. Hey, Walker, man. Hello.
So it'll be interesting to see how this
I thought
it's going to be a very, very exciting bout.
the dude that did the boy band entrance during the Rambo was awesome on the Wrestle Kingdom
And you never know who's in there.
Absolutely.
I thought Takeshita and Yotasuji was awesome. I thought Aaron Wolf was very surprising. Did not think he would be good at all. And the main event was epic. Tanahashi is going to WWE. Why not everybody else there is?
Brunzell did make the tag, beat Brian Blair's in. Whoa, caught with a big bear hot butt cleverly.
So yeah, their name is Mass Confusion because of their spot where they cheat at the end to win.
Right hand from B. Brian Blair.
That would be like if
One of the double trouble.
trying to think if William Regal's name in WWE was Brass Knuckles Man. I loved Walker Stewart's call of Takeshita calling out where he's like, "I'm ripping my shirt off."
I'll tell you, if you have a receding hairline, you don't want to get hit in the forehead either. And that's where he took it. He may lose a couple of more strands.
That really upset him, I'll tell you. They were really, really upset by that. But again,
Yeah. I have no doubt that's going to be the majority of this match, too. Is the Killer Bees calling all of their basic WWF house show spots, and the Power Twins being like, what?
Yeah. Leg takedown.
I mean, he did it in such beautiful maneuvers. He completely took all the balance of one of the power twins.
Yeah, elbow drop, knee drop into the thigh.
Absolutely.
These are shots.
Elbow drop, knee drop.
Entire match.
Pick one, buddy.
And look at the leg twist by Brunzell and Blair, who work together so well. Very impressive and always really great to watch. The artistry of Mass Confusion.
But also, Brunzell, now he's got the Power Twin close to his corner so he can make tags to beat Brian Blair, which is very smart.
See, the last match, yes, Weed Fudge, was called Mass Confusion. This match is Mask Confusion. Yes, they did who were they working? But I remember that, Reverie, when they did the Killer Beast mask switch with Coco Beware. It was awesome.
Keep him away from the other twins' corner and get him closer to where Bronzell is. Keep making those quick passes.
It should be
And not
masked
forgetting there's another foul
confusion,
in the ring once again,
but you
and
know,
knocks it off the
wrestling.
apron. And now tags in. But thus far, a clinic put on by Mass Confusion. You got to remember back
A
to the
clinic?
and some of you have not seen that. What happened there?
All right, Brian looked it up. Cage match claimed that the Power Twins wrestled twice in EMLL as La Policía de Los Angeles. Lovely.
Here in the Beach Brawl.
Meanwhile, Bronzell continues to work on the,
That would have been incredible
one of the Power Twins and very
if you guys did the Chainsaw Charlie deal during the literal death match, which is on YouTube for free now, right now, by the way. Go look it up after you're done here. And yeah, Jim Brunzell was in the Can of Bees. I'm gonna try to go to the Now Arena, but that also depends on a lot with my finances over the next few months.
As you will see anywhere in the world of wrestling today, they're fun to watch. They're so clever in that ring.
I love that Bruno Sammartino just said they're fun to watch, as Jim Brunzell's been sitting in this hold for what feels like 20 minutes.
Shot there of jumping Jim Brunzell, and once again, so glad you joined us tonight on this exclusive pay-per-view historic event. I'm Greg DeGeorge, and my partner, the great one, the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. And we're having a ball here. We hope you're enjoying it. Some terrific matches, and we've got the women's title match.
The one Power
later,
Twin
match, DeBeers,
appears to
Orndorff,
have a Charlie
Legends,
horse.
Pull-off Backlund. As you see the body slam, we've got Orton and Cactus Jack against Wet and Wild. And
Yeah, it feels like they're getting the heat on the heels.
Bam Bam Bigelow take on Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Also, Captain Lou will be part of the Beach Brawl.
Jim Brunzella.
We're in for a good one.
So far, it's been very, very exciting. Great matches, but there's a
Jim
lot more
Brunzell
to
would be
come.
back in the WWF after this as an enhancement
Good.
guy.
See that spun out of that, the scissors, that left leg again. Oh, well, he just got kicked. And,
He took a shot right in the eye, Bruno.
yes, he did. Yes, he did. And right now, if he could only get to Blair, that would be the wisest.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely an interesting
Here,
choice.
though.
Yeah, but
And
now.
Power Twins make the switch.
To be like, oh, let's bore the shit out of the audience now.
As the other twin came in, Brunzell immediately leg dived him, and there they go, having the same situation again.
Oh! And they're pulling on opposite ends, and hey, what? You don't want to be. You don't want to be the
That is
recipient of that,
Scott Dickinson, WCW referee. The USPS Mail Service's finest.
Oh. Got Brian Blair from the back.
It's we have 12, so we really got to kill some time. Yes. All right, now we're getting heat.
I think the Twins so far have been beaten at their own game, and that is tag team work.
I don't know, because Steve Kern had been trying to get that job for years, and Brian Blair's been in local politics in Tampa.
And then the big boot.
I don't think he wanted to be like a developmental trainer. Like he was just cool doing his thing.
But now the Power Twins have kind of taken over a little bit, and they certainly have the advantage here. Bear hug here.
See, it hurts more when you go up and down like that.
And Johnny Ace double DQ. That brings you up to date.
Yeah, they're bringing the crowd down for the main event, and the match before that, and the match before that.
Double count out.
So they both go outside the ring and they both counted out. It certainly is a great, exciting match, and this one, I'll tell you what, this is really going great guns here.
Now back to follow. That's what happens sometimes. You have the
Oh, please don't
act
kill
and the
him.
headliner. I think we got 8 headliners.
I think dude realized he couldn't lift him up on his own. Oh, no.
No opening X at the Beach Brawl. That's
Yep.
for sure. Herb Abrams.
Which is what's so funny about when old timers from this era want to ramble about like storytelling and how to pace a match. And then you go back and watch their matches, and they're just being slow for the sake of being slow. Or they're doing moves that do not connect at all.
No, but I'm enjoying it. Look what's coming up. Don't forget, you got Orndorff here.
Yeah, this is definitely a scroll Instagram match. Except they didn't have Instagram. Yeah, Brian Blair's a guy who would have fit in polite society. Definitely. There's that lucha that we were talking about.
Like a slam, but the way he took him sideways, spun him around, and brought him on his knee. That took a lot of strength from the Power Twin to do that.
Like, there's got to be a balance, though, Steve, between All the things and none of the things.
Now into the turnbuckle, and Blair is in trouble.
We would know if there was a fight in the crowd. There's 7 people here.
Into the ropes, double back.
If there was a fight, they'd all get up and walk over there. Yeah, there's a way to work a match around like a headlock or like a toe hold. It's entertaining.
The red scarred body now of Brian Blair. You know, he went as high as
This ain't it.
just about as high as John Tolos is going to be in the tag team later on. Tolos is going to be in a
Yes.
steel cage some 30 feet above the ring.
Exactly,
The
Cecil.
people at home right now, I don't know if they can see.
Telling story does not mean to just do wrestling but slow.
Lively crowd on hand at the Balmeno City.
But hey, at least
Enjoying
there
the
are like
Brawl.
3 people that are
And
really
you
into
guys
this
are at
match.
home. Harry and Dave continue to go to work. As
I figure they're
programs
building
are
up to the
on
body
weekly on
press.
Sports Channel America. You could
That's
check
the
your
big
local
spot at the
station
end.
to find out how you can watch the UWF on a weekly basis if you have not tuned in with us before.
Unfortunately, Brunzell's trying to help, but in doing so, it's costing Blair because of.
There's a Bryan Danielson Claudio Castagnoli match from PWG. I forget what show. Stephen J. Neptune Man. But yeah, they worked a headlock for like 20 minutes. It's awesome.
But the Power Twins are doing what Blair and Brunzell did earlier, and that is to keep their opponent right in their corner, close to their corner, where they can keep making those quick tags.
Our Twins have probably been the most dominant tag
Yeah,
team
like
in
there's.
the UWF, but
That's
Massive
working.
Fusion
Working is not
really posed a
this.
challenge.
It's not sitting.
And there is some talk now of a tag team title.
We just saw a tag, but unfortunately the referee did not see it because he pushed one of the Power Twins
That's
up, and
I
here's
love
the Power
that.
Twins. Now
That's
look at this.
those are the old wrestlers I love hate.
Oh, they picked him up and just dropped him on the
Man,
top rope.
those are
Doubled
that's
up
great.
on
That's,
Blair, scooped him up and dumped him on a
I
top
do
rope
too,
back, and I'll tell
but
you,
I also
Blair has got to make his
I don't think you could do
Brunzell.
PWG
He's in
anymore.
serious trouble.
The Power
I don't know if
Twins
there's
were
like
at
that
their
all-star
best.
roster
They're
out there.
able to come in and make some kind of maneuver, like this right here. Off the ropes, Brian Blair ducks under the clothesline. And clothesline to back.
They missed the double clothesline, but
But hey, what do I
Blair
know?
caught them on a double
This match is
clothesline.
actually like getting these kids into it. So what do I know? Maybe I'm stupid.
Eat you
If
up
he can
there.
only take out, if Blair can only take out, come on, shoot out the Brunzell.
Didn't get over there. Gonzell leaping in. And no, he's not going to get him. He
So
had an
close.
opportunity, but he just couldn't pick him up.
He was so close to that tag, but didn't make it. And now look at this. One of the Power Twins knocks Brunzell out of the ring.
Yeah, I've seen that too, Right. That it was very funny.
Gonzell takes his shot.
Archibald Peck, one of the all-time great
And getting
grapplers.
thrown outside the ring and onto that hard cement floor.
Well, the problem is the Power Twins aren't really powerhouses. They're thick, but they're pretty much the same size as the Bees, who are now putting on their masks.
But oh, wait a second!
Mass confusion.
Wait a second! Look at this!
Who is who?
That's right. Who is who?
Mass confusion. And the Power Twins.
I think it's Brunzell in the ring. I think it's Brunzell.
It sounds like Bruno's like, this is so dumb. That's clearly Jim Brunzell. The referee should have brought his own mask. Everyone should have their own
I
mask.
don't think they'll pick that up. And the Twins may be beaten at their own game. Back body drop.
The thing is, they're wrestling the Power Twins, who are twins. They look alike. They could have been doing this the whole time.
It's costing them, and they're paying dearly right now.
Also,
Into the turnbuckle.
they've both been getting kind of roughed up.
Confusion working perfectly.
There's the drop kick.
Drop kick.
You know, that Brunzell throws one of the most beautiful drop kicks in all of professional
Bruno's not, he does not care about this gimmick. Bruno's like, that is clearly Jim
How
Brunzell.
can you let the other guy get in and break up what most assuredly was going to be the 3 count? Come on.
Sunset flip.
A witness protection match would be incredible. Everyone in the audience, the referee, commentators, everybody has to wear a mask.
Gets him down. Come on, up.
Yes, that's going to do it.
Hey, look, they turned on the crowd noise. Yeah, all that leg work ended up with the guy whose leg was being worked doing the sunset flip at the end. Yeah, Bruno was awesome there at the end. Like, this gimmick's stupid. That's Jim Brunzell. You idiots. He's twitching.
I believe it is. Oh, so sorry. No, let me just see that. There's the thing. 1, 2, 3. How do you like that? Fantastic.
How do you like that, brother? How bad do you think those masks smelled?
The matches are going on.
For one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the ladies' championship belt.
Yeah. It's just for the belt. It's not for the championship.
Approaching the ring, weighing 132 pounds from Nashville.
He added 9 pounds to the Candy Divine's weight because he can't read words or numbers.
She's one of the best, no question about it.
And not a bad wrestler either.
Yeah, what?
Craig.
I love when a commentator's like horny, but in a weird way like that.
This is
Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin, and she's in fantastic shape too. This ought to be a great match because these two girls.
Is she a pilot?
They really are. They both look in great shape. Candy Divine's got a.
Oh, because of the song. I see.
I don't know why you wrestling musically.
Yes. Rockin' Robin with her own tune. She sings also, by the way.
Good voice.
Greg DeGeorge, who was clearly not at WrestleMania 5.
Wrestling matches and sporting events. And takes those,
Oh, she's taking off her shoulder pads. Those are illegal.
You have those on your suit jackets. I always meant to ask you, what are those things?
But I'll tell you what, that's a unique outfit that she has. They shake hands, surprise, and here
With a
comes
back
Candy
mistake,
Divine.
Candy Divine goes right after her. Candy Divine
Yeah,
is
there's
known
so
for
much
being
hair
low.
happening here.
And, boy, you can't turn your back on her.
That's for sure. She's been around. She knows
Yeah, I feel
The takedown, this match is for
the fact that Robin
ladies.
turned out as normal as she did with her background
Back body dropped her, takes
is
her
nothing
to the
short of
back.
astounding.
This Candy Divine's very aggressive. You know, she gets you hurt when she's relentless. She'll stay on you.
Divine goes Robin Robin, but takes a drop kick to the midsection. And nearly
drop kick.
caught her in the wrong.
This Rockin' Robin, you know, she's a good condition.
Also, I believe
She can absorb quite a bit.
the cameraman's wearing knee pads.
She was on a
Very smart move.
Candy Divine from the very beginning, but I'll tell you, right now, she's got Candy Divine.
We have a child with a sign in the front row.
Oh, reversal.
Rockin' Robin out of Baton Rouge.
Tackle. What tackle
Puts
is
her
it?
down. Off the ropes.
Deep front, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep front.
Punch her in the
Right,
face.
right to the forehead. And Candy Divine goes tumbling down to the mat. Front face lock.
Look at Robin, very good face lock. And putting a lot of pressure on Bruno as well as she reaches up.
Yeah, see the way she's pushing.
Yeah, I knew Craig DeGeorge was doing sports casting now. He's been a very successful, like, actual TV broadcaster for years.
Because the way you get the neck in, you know, in a crooked position, applying all that pressure, you feel like your neck is going to snap. Very punishing.
Great shot of Billy Silverman's
With
ass.
a good look at Candy Divine and
You know what,
Rockin' Robin.
Hey, Stuart. Hello. Glad to have you here. Kind of a jerk move to make your mom buy the pay-per-view, though.
Referee will have to break if they get by those ropes.
I kid.
Rockin' Robin, again, just continues to apply the weight. And
Oh, man, Stagwire. That's a shame. You would have had a whole ass party.
Because Rockin' Robin's feet were practically.
Yeah, I think they just called the whole match in this front face lock.
You know, work that he should break.
Divine able to get out of there. Now he's arguing exactly what you're talking about. Meanwhile, Rockin'
Beautiful salsa.
Mass confusion.
Yes. But Divine apparently not shaken by that maneuver. And she goes to work.
Flying mare. Let's see.
Good flying mare.
Boston Crab.
That was not a flying mare. That was a snap mare. Oh, that's fun.
Lots of great matches to continue. Next up, the strap match between DeBeers and Orndorff. We'll have Captain Lou out here.
Hey, DeBeers and Orndorff coming up. You know that's going to be a great bout. Looking forward to seeing that. And there is the Boston Crab.
There's
Let
the
me
crab.
see. Will this be submission? Will Rockin' Robin give up here?
I think Tony Storm would have a great match with I almost said Abdullah the Butcher. Fabulous Moolah's Ashes. Why was the UWF the only place doing women's wrestling on TV at this point? Sexism. Like, that's the answer. Sexism.
I'm surprised that Candy Divine isn't leaning. Whoa!
I do kind of think Tony Storm against Abdullah the Butcher would be wildly entertaining. Like, they would do the stand and stab stuff, and it would be great.
And now working in the back of Rock and Robin.
Rock and Robin. Drop kick. Wow. Didn't catch it too high. Caught it like in the midsection, which.
Dr. Mike Lano.
Right out of you. Again, though, Rock and Robin, to her credit, I mean, she's on the receiving end, but she's in there. She's
that fucking guy.
She's still in there.
Dr. Mike Lano, CBS Radio. Get off the hair. Why? There's so much of it. Grabbed her ankle and there's hair. I am very much excited for Tony and Marina on Wednesday. I think Marina Shafir is like the most improved wrestler of the last 2 years.
Been very even so far, back and forth. Let's see who wants that belt the most.
Get off the hair. Okay, and then they walk outside. That's how far you have to go.
Well, give credit to Candy Divine, because that was what a vicious close liner that was. I really thought that was it, but hey, she got out, she kicked out, and she's still in.
Oh!
That could be trouble.
Okay.
Robin, who was really in the driver's seat of this match.
Like, all right, that happened.
Throws her over in the flying mare with the hair. Right. Flying mare with the hair. In the rope.
Oh! How do you miss the hair?
Ken Divine wanted to do. Rock and Robin was able to get out of it.
I've never. Oh my gosh, that would be like going for a low blow on Too Cold Scorpio and missing. This is falling apart, and I love it.
Now pulls her up by the hair.
I am multiple sisters of mine had that hair. What did I think of Willow dethroning Mercedes? It was awesome. I think Willow is the best babyface in wrestling, and anything good that happens to her on screen, and I'm a fan of.
Look at that! After all that, goes to Whippers to the buckles, and she reverses it.
That might be it. Yes, sir.
Another roll up, baby.
Won the championship.
Yeah.
Robin has won the championship.
The belt that she probably brought to the building. Thank you, Frankie, for the ring announcement.
125-pounder from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, is on top of the world in the UWF, wearing the purple championship belt.
The purple? Oh, it is in fact another belt, not just the WWF Women's title.
Can't believe it yet. She had things under control.
And there it is.
Let's see if we get you a replay. Now watch this. There's a reversal as Rock and Rob gets thrown to the buckle. Now watch this. Here comes Candy Divine. Rock and Rob moves out of the way. It's behind her. Look at this simple rollover.
A simple rollover.
And the referee counts 1, 2, 3. And look at that. But she did it clever. She really put her weight on her, had her curled up so well that she could not kick out. And that made Rock and Robin the new champ. Congratulations. Fantastic. Great match.
Wow.
You can't tell if Brito's being sincere or not.
Oh, what a feeling. That's what every wrestler strives for. That's the dream of every
Yeah,
wrestler.
Steve-O, you mentioned something that was a thing well into like the 2000s. Every region had like their 2 or 3 women who wrestled. Like even in the 2000s, like in the Midwest, it was like Lacey and Rain were on every indie show.
The role of defending that title, and that isn't easy either.
That's for sure. She's won the title, but now there's a tough road ahead because there's going to be a lot of tough challengers coming up to that belt. But hey, she's all, you know.
Okay, that would be funny, Johnny. I didn't even think about that. Like, Mercedes just goes out and wins a shitty belt every time she loses one, because she has to be 12 belts Monet.
on Florida's west
Like
coast,
she
south
wins a
of Tampa,
backyard title eventually.
the home of the Beach Brawl, and it has lived up to expectations. And we're just halfway through, Bruno.
How low were your
And we've got
expectations?
the big match coming up, the strap match. DeBeers, Orndorff. Have you ever been in a strap match before?
We're about to see
Using a
something
belt to actually
racist.
Belt. Let's take a look at just how this DeBeers Orndorff matchup happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not happy with the referee in this match.
Oh,
So
God.
What? He's not happy with the referee.
Oh, God. I knew it was coming. It still felt horrible.
Whoops, leapfrogs referee. Oh, wow. Did you see what DeBeers deliberately knocked that?
God, Mercedes might come challenge me for the WCW World Tag Belt. That's right. Jonathan said it best. I would totally, I would accept the challenge.
At least it appeared that way, I'm sure.
Oh, misses him.
What if she, like, buys belts? Like, she goes to, like, Mike Quackenbush and buys the old King of Trios medals?
Look at that cheap shot by DeBeers. He kicked Samson in the face. He would have been submitted right there.
Oh, they got Herb on commentary for this.
But don't you see? Now he caused a disqualification. He caused a disqualification here. Sure, when you kick the referee like that, that's automatic.
The referee has rung the bell.
You know he's hurt because he's blinking a lot. Yes. Yes, Colonel DeBeers did pass away recently. Sorry. Boxes with God. Mercedes breaks into Conrad's house. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, Zach. I would love that if Mercedes just made up belts. Yeah, we only recognize the Yapapai strap matches in this household.
This here is going to cost this man some kind of a either a fine, suspension. Oh no,
Hey, he got a good right hand.
What the heck? Okay, so that match was in November of 1990.
Oh, boy.
And then the storyline didn't advance again until May of 91. Nothing happened over the course of like 6 months.
He's got his belt. He's got the referee's belt. Look out, Sultry.
Oh, no.
He took a shot to the midsection. Another one across the back. Sultry trying to get out of there. Takes another one across the leg. He's been hit 3 times, now 4 times by the belt, a 5th time.
I'm not surprised we
Get him
finished.
out of there. Get him out of there. And there you have it, some of the past.
Yeah, could you
highlights
imagine
or
being
lowlights,
related to
if
Colonel
you will,
DeBeers
that
and not
led up
knowing
to
he
this
was a
matchup,
wrestler?
the Colonel
And then being shown some of his promos?
This match is scheduled for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is a...
I don't know who Soul Train was.
Approaching the ring at this time is a 290.
Yeah, I think there have been fans that have left.
South Africa. He is Colonel.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brian. What is more racist? The South African apartheid guy or the booker who makes the black guy be Soul
This has
Train?
to be one of the most hated individuals in all of professional wrestling. However, like him, I mean, hate him, but don't take anything away from him.
Yeah, I think Mr. Black
295
no-showed.
pounds. He's a veteran. He's fought them all. He knows every trick in that book. He is tough.
I love how Bruno on commentary is like, yeah, this guy's a big piece of shit racist, but he's a good wrestler, so respect him.
And so this is going to be some kind of a war.
His opponent is a 250-pound native of Brandon, Florida.
The old Brandon Bull.
Mr. Wonderful.
Maybe they called him Soul Train because they couldn't spell Yo MTV Raps. Oh shit, Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff coming in MC Hammer.
This is incredible entrance music for Paul Orndorff.
DeBeers will not be able to hit him with the belt, and vice versa.
When you think of Paul Orndorff, you think
he's going right after him.
MC Hammer.
DeBeers, with that belt, was going right after Orndorff. And this thing's going to get going right away. So,
Bruno's going to play Sun City.
And grab your seat. You see the strap. This is a strap match. Anything goes.
And he succeeded because he managed to get that strap, and the Orndorff, I don't think, saw it from
Wait.
the beginning. And there we
They're
go.
not connected by the...
Look at this, huh? I mean,
This is bullshit.
Clocking him with it. That's about 4 shots now.
It's a strap match where just one of the guys has a strap.
Most damage, obviously. Across the back, you can hear it.
What's his name?
How do you, like, put that into a contract?
Colonel DeBeers. He did come after Orndorff, and he caught him cold because that's the one way you're going to stop Orndorff.
Herein lies a match that will happen June 9th, 1991, in which competitor 1 will be allowed to carry a leather strap, while competitor 2 has to get his ass kicked.
Orndorff's back is taking a beating, and we're just getting started here. Missed that time. Got a shot though to the midsection.
What was that
Very
spot?
well trained, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. He gives
Always
up,
in great shape.
Gives up about 45 pounds. Ducks under the flying DeBeers. Look at this. And he's thrown up.
At least it's a fun spot.
Oh, what a great move by Orndorff.
Leg press. There's an exciting leg press 2-3 times, and boom, right across the middle of that.
Like, did Herb just forget to get a strap? And so they had to use someone's belt in the locker room?
A couple of shots. And I'm looking around and seeing a lot of smiling faces here for the...
There's the ref. They don't know what a street fight is. They don't know what a strap match is.
Well, I'll tell you, Colonel DeBeers. Now you're going to get a feel what it feels like when you're hitting people with that strap. And look at Orndorff.
Out to the midsection.
Turns into what, like brass knuckles around his head. And
Yeah.
Also, how did any? I'm just thinking of it now. How did any of those highlights have anything to do with Paul Orndorff?
No, I think this is all legal, right? It's a
Well,
strap
it's a strap match, yeah.
Like, here's a bunch of clips of Colonel DeBeers being racist.
No rules. I mean,
Nothing to do with
Mr.
Mr. Wonderful.
What are you gonna say? Don't hit him? I mean, that's the rules. Body slam by Colonel DeBeers.
A tremendous. He's looking for the strap. DeBeers
Where
up
is the
slamming.
strap?
He sees that Orndorff doesn't have it. He says, where is
Oh
it?
my God! If they lost the
But I think
strap,
it's
that
out
would be
there
so
being done
good.
Orndorff. But he's
Oh shit! We can't do the strap match anymore. We've lost the belt. Cage match. Hitting each other with a bird cage.
And he guts it around his neck.
Orndorff left the strap behind him all along, and DeBeers went from the top rope. He thought he was going to come down on Orndorff. Orndorff gets out.
That should be the mystery wrestling like version of Uncensored.
Now he's knocked out. He ran right into that.
You guys book a bunch of gimmick matches, but they aren't what they seem.
Wow.
Like a pole match is just limbo.
This way. DeBeers comes back with those boots. I'll tell you, those boots, I still say they should not be legal in that ring. Look at the soles. Look at the size of the thickness of those soles. Those aren't like wrestling boots, you know.
Mystery censored. Just have to guess what's happening. Oh, mystery pixelated, like the pay-per-view Scramble Vision. Saw it as like a retro thing. All right.
Wow.
Racism in America, as we know it, ended that day. He pile drove him on the strap.
How about that? The power driver.
And he's going to wave up that flag.
You know, America, where nothing's racist.
Number 1, the country.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, DeBeers has something in his right hand.
What is it? DeBeers got something out of it.
Oh, he's got a stun. Oh my God.
It's like a stun gun. He zapped him.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, referee, get in there.
Orndorff is not cold. What is that?
Zapped him with a stun gun, Bruno.
Like right in the throat for a good 15
Ladies
seconds.
use for defense that send an electric bolt into you when you're hit with it. And Orndorff appears to be out of it, and DeBeers has taken the American flag away.
Yeah, but wait a minute. That kind of a gun. I mean,
That's
look at
kind
Orndorff.
of a gun.
Quivering, and he's
You know, kind of a
Not
gun.
something that could give you permanent damage, Bruno.
Hey, Rusty, I love wrestling. I think we all love wrestling.
Stuns you. I don't
It's
know.
an
Orndorff
electric
looks more than
current
just
I even
stuns
love
there.
That
this.
stuns you, and obviously going to put you incapacitated and immobilize you for some time.
What a wild, like,
You can
last
see Orndorff
90
is
seconds of that
moving,
match.
But he appears to be immobilized by
So
the stun
that's
gun.
what happened to Paul's
And
arm.
DeBeers,
Yeah,
meanwhile,
Colonel
taking the
DeBeers.
American flag and a little boy handed Orndorff. And he's
I'm Paul
walking away with
Orndorff,
that
and this is
flag.
Jackass.
The man from South Africa, the despicable one.
The
The
despicable
disgusting
one. But he can walk away with the flag. But
The
the
kid's
fact
like, oh,
remains
that stun gun was
Orndorff
way
caught him
too
with the
loud.
Orndorff pound driver, and he got him for a count of 3, and Orndorff is the winner, despite the fact that he's suffering quite a bit now from that stun gun.
Zircon, thank you for the kind words.
You can see the concern
Thank you for saying that I rule.
ringside, watching Orndorff, and now happy to see him getting up to his feet.
Slowly, but he is getting up. I
Slowly.
think maybe he's coming out
Hit
of
from
it.
the road
Little
warrior.
boy,
That was an ugly scene. I mean, you know, the way
Yes.
Orndorff looked, I mean, you just didn't know just how...
here's
Let's
the
see if we-
replay coming up. Bruno, this is of the stun gun. Let's see if we can
let's
actually see
that.
the
Now,
zap.
there it is. There's clearly we see the gun in DeBeers' hand. And look at this. He comes behind.
Look at this. He
hooks one
doesn't
on
turn
the
it
neck.
on.
Orndorff never expecting it. And there he is. Look, he looked like he
Mobilize
gave it
him
to him
right
right
there.
below the neck,
Yeah.
right? Look at that. Wow, that thing must really be...
Well, the dangerous thing is
That thing must really
from what I
be
know
a
about
son of a
this, you
bitch.
only have to give it a
I
quick
think
zap.
Travis Orndorff does a
Kinda
good
hung on
job
to
running
Orndorff
Paul's Twitter.
And gave him a prolonged
I like
stun.
it.
A real prolonged one.
I love that
Orndorff
weird
seems to-
naked picture he posted the other day of a
Come
bunch
on,
of
I think he's gonna
dudes
be all right.
at like a sauna.
Wobbly,
That
but
was scary.
Terry Funk fan, I did watch most of Wrestle Kingdom. K3G is cool. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the kind words in the chat as well. Yeah, Zach, you didn't hear that. Or somebody with a vest on that says shockproof. Hey, Optimum Vision. Just in time for Captain Lou Albano to be Captain Lou Albano.
All right out there. Ladies and gentlemen.
Just what the show needed, an
Captain
interview
Albano here this
segment.
week with my segment of the Captain's Corner. I hope you all enjoying this great show. And now we're going to bring out a team that I don't particularly like or care for. We call them the Blackhearts. And here they come with their
All right.
half-wit manager, Luna. Come on out, team.
I'll probably do why Vader rules in the future, because he does rule.
When you speak about being a demented
Billy,
half-wit,
Billy,
Bruno
Billy.
Sammartino, do you see that? When you speak about being a moron...
Do you think Lou's gonna gig during this
I mean, when you
segment?
speak
Just for
about-
the
take
hell
a
of
look
it?
at this lady. Is this a sicko? I mean, is this lady sick? Look at that
And what a
disgusting reptile she
great-
has around her neck. Get away from me, girl.
What a great
Get away
introduction.
from me, girl.
Let me bring
Stay
out my my interviewees for the night. This lady's a sicko.
back of your neck.
He's a...
You're talking about...
Oh, we're shooting fireballs, too, during the intro. Why
Now, you're
not?
talking about a team
Yes,
that I don't
Gangrel
like,
is in this
that I
Judas
don't
Effect,
like,
yes.
And I don't like the example that they set for our children. They're talking about evil. They're talking about bad. They're not talking about good. Well,
Oh,
I
shit,
don't
he
like
thinks
them.
they're
I don't think
Satanists.
you people have to stand for it. I don't like her, and I don't like your team.
What? Why did Lou bring them out? Did Lou...
and Captain Lou is just frightened and he runs away. He's not going to do
I
the
love
interview,
this.
Bruno. The snake.
Lou probably got
We know
paid
Captain Lou
more.
is no fan of snakes.
What is going
Go to a
on?
zoo, go visit the reptiles. He's afraid even when they're in cages.
Lou probably got paid more than anybody in that locker room to come out and be like, hey, y'all do Satan shit. I'm out of here.
This next match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is the eagerly anticipated Legends match.
Legends match.
Approaching the ring at this time, accompanied by his manager, Mr. Red. A 275
God, look at that hair.
Union. He is the Russian Bear,
Ivan Koloff. Who... You know, repping the USSR in 1991.
Guys gotta watch it with that chain, Bruno. He almost hit us.
It'd be funny if
Absolutely.
His opponent,
this was not a chain match.
33 pounds and hails from Princeton, Minnesota. He is the undefeated champion
Yes!
of the world.
Bob Backlund. Spelled like that, and it's like his name is Bob Ass.
Resume of wrestling experience, titles that would impress anybody. A four-time All-American at North Dakota State. He was a one-time football All-American, played for Rod Earhart, who's now a coach for the New York Giants. Bob
I did not know
Backlund
that.
and Ivan Koloff.
That is wild. That the Plant Monster in the Super Mario Brothers
Anyone
show
who's a wrestling fan would have
was
to appreciate
Patrick
this
Dempsey.
match
Wow.
of two great legends in their own right in this terrific sport.
Bob hasn't been doing, of course, any professional wrestling in recent years, but he's kept himself in shape. He coaches some wrestling at a high school. He keeps himself in shape. He runs, he lifts, he does. He was always a training fanatic and always in great shape. And of course, he's meeting.
This is a Legends match. How old was Bob here?
A world champion and was always been tough as they come. And so we're
maybe
seeing two
early
of the great ones
40s
in that ring right now. And this should be a very, very good match.
And Bob Backlund, I don't know how the guy does it, but he doesn't look like he's aged too much either.
No, he looks the same, exactly the same.
Unbelievable. Bob Backlund, such a pleasure to be calling this one with, of course, the great Bruno
76
Simons.
now. He's 43 when this match happened.
Very well. He wrestled Koloff. I hate to bring that one up for the title, but you've wrestled him and you were on the top hand of that many times.
Bob Backlund.
Dun,
dun.
The red trunks, a degree in physical education. And as Bruno stated, he works with kids and coaches at the high school and college level still. In fact, he even coached the 1984 Olympic wrestlers. Koloff, good arm drag, takedown on Backlund.
Short arm scissor. Now let me see what Koloff is going to do. You know, this a maneuver like this.
To be fair to the rest of the show, or to this match at least, the fact that they actually provided legends for this match
let's see if he'll do it.
is a hell of a lot better than the other Stip matches.
Exactly
like, if this were like the strap match, the Legends match would be like New Japan Young Lions. Holy crap. Dude's a beast.
What strength by Backlund.
Yo, it looked like he was going to do a buckle bomb.
One shot backward, Bruno, and you better hit the gas
I'm
pedal in
keeping
reverse.
my eyes open. I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, Backlund ended up in the Royal Rumble like a year and a half after
Nicely
this.
done. Bruno, put that gear in reverse, just in case. Backlund into the turnbuckle. Gets away from Koloff, flips him back over, and...
Holy shit, that's the finish. Somebody went long.
All right.
Wow. Hey, Orion.
What an impressive performance.
Bob Backlund had been retired for years to come back for
And
that.
that Bob Backlund smile that you see it so often.
Like, the wrestling was fun, but it was 90 seconds long. Yeah, I would imagine the Bees is probably the match that cost a lot of other folks time, if I had to guess.
Now watch this. He does a bridge there, but he's got Koloff hooked in such a manner. Koloff just couldn't kick out of there, kicked out, but it was just after that 3 count, and there's no question about it. Backlund got the pin.
Absolutely classic textbook wrestling by Bob Backlund.
Koloff is angry and he's saying, get back in there. I guess you would like to give him a taste of that chain, but Backlund,
Yeah, no, like,
if he's wise, he'll keep on going.
when
Hey,
somebody
right
wants
now
to
back. What for?
work
What's
hard
he
on
got?
this show, it's like, oh, that's cool. It's just everything around the work on this show is insane.
Bob back. Certainly
Backlund
looked
loves
in great
sharing.
shape.
Loves sharing.
Yeah, I think Bob Backlund's
Because of the ring
adorable.
and his personal joy, and he kind of
Sure, he
likes
might be.
talking
Oh,
to
hey,
kids.
it's Captain
That makes
Lou.
the kids feel like champions too.
Absolutely. Now, what do we see?
Bob
here?
Backlund, not a
Obviously
Satanist.
to
Confirmed.
Say something to Mr. Red, who's in the ring, and the manager of Koloff, and this dates back to an occurrence at the Benta Hotel where Mr. Red and Koloff teamed up on Backlund after a win, and that Lou's going to hit him. He hits him!
Oh, that was a hell of a punch.
Captain hits him with a right and knocks him right down.
Gotta pull up his sweatpants.
Fat guy with a right
Oh,
hook.
look at this.
Oh, why?
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
disgusting.
The pants skin got
He's
ripped
running
off.
around with his underwear on. And my, are they large underwear. He's running back and forth. This is disgusting. Give him his pants back, Lou.
Yes,
This is from Stash Pages, Zircon. Currently up for sale. Just search Stash Pages.
Oh, he's gonna
His name's Silvamore on Twitter. I used to have a deep cut sign that Brenticus Maximus made me, and then it fell off my wall and it broke, and I spent a lot of time trying to fix it, and it did not.
embarrassment.
It did not. So the pieces are still in my closet because I have a lot of sentimental value, or it has a lot of sentimental value to me. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it for a long time. Brent put a lot of hard work into it,
What a sight.
and I'm very thankful that he did.
Oh,
Not a very pretty picture.
I'm glad we didn't freeze that shot there. Our director showing some compassion for everyone watching here.
Some compassion.
Manatee Civic Center, live from Palmetto, Florida. We're having lots of fun here at the Beach Brawl. And boy, this should be interesting, our next matchup. A tag team match, and boy, I'm interested in seeing just where John Tolis winds up, the manager, viewing this match. And of course, after that, folks, you've heard about it, we've talked about it, we've seen matches building up to the elimination tournament. But right now, we want to take you back a little bit on this Orton Cactus Jack Wet and Wild matchup. Show you a couple of highlights in the scenes.
God, Wet and Wild is such a team. Thank you, Zircon. All UWF hotline.
And I thought he was going to go after Sunny Beach Cactus Jack was, but instead, look.
Loving Bob Orton Jr.'s hair here. Of course, Bob Orton Jr. along with Bert Prentice, one of the two patron saints of Off the Grid. Red Wolf Sam. I hope this was playing in the nursery. Could you imagine how toxic an unopened, like, full pack of Herbie cookies would be nowadays? You would need like a hazmat suit. Jeffrey, dude, I wildly disagree with you. Each their own. I ain't gonna. Everybody deserves an opinion, but I cannot agree with that. Dr. Death was paid to injure Steve Ray, and then I guess, according to both of them, they just did like a really stiff-looking work and split the money. What's the craziest place you think Herb has snorted cocaine? Off of a baby. Yes, that was the coach, John Tolis, who came in after this for a couple of months in the WWF.
Of course, once a referee was knocked down like that, knocked out, really, what are you going to do? Now the referee comes in, you certainly can just...
What a weird feud.
He just comes in. Oh, look at the
surfboard. You recall that Beach hit him a few weeks ago with a surfboard, and now Amos does a good job to get rid of that thing. Get it back to the ocean.
Whoa!
Cactus Jack, meanwhile, knocks out.
I don't think Herb was ever clean. Like, ever. Bob Orton Jr. That baby was a young Randy Orton. That thing he did where he would pound his fist, that's what Herb would do.
And how we have gotten to this matchup tonight. Our seventh in this fabulous Beach Brawl, and here are the introductions.
7 matches in. We're just under an hour and a half. I don't think Herb Abrams is alive. That guy wasn't surviving. Wild Child, thank you for the follow. What is this? Okay, Bob Orton, this makes sense for Cactus Jack. Love it. Cactus Jack coming out to the Bonanza theme.
John Tolis is in the ring now, Bruno, but he won't be there for long, and he won't be outside the ring either.
From those clips that we saw,
oh my gosh,
people, I think, will understand
that's amazing.
We have to have this guy in the cage. He interfered in all the previous
Look at these
matches.
vests. Real good vests.
Steve the Wild Thing Ray and Sunny Beach, Wet and Wild.
Oh hey, they have ladies.
The question is, how are you going to get
I wonder who were Herb's best friends.
Oh, look at.
Went Wild.
Was John Tolis asleep? Or just late?
Outstanding.
These guys must have been some real sleazeballs.
I want to see how they're going to get Tolis in that cage. I got a feeling that he's not going to do it very voluntarily.
Like, what do you think these guys talked about with Bruno?
Look at these babes.
Now, what are those
He's
two lovely
trying to
girls?
surf in the ring.
Here
They're
are,
sporting him to the ring.
I believe
Fantastic.
they are, some friends of Wet n Wild.
Yeah, those poor women.
That's kind of
Never
what Wet n Wild's
moist.
all about.
Now, look at
in
Greg.
the
Here's
ring
the
and
cage.
outside.
I see the cage.
Yes.
Now, we got to see the cage, and I want to see Tolis get locked into that
Tolis
thing
says
and
he's
lift it.
not going in there. He's not. He says, I'm not going in, Bruno.
Well, hey, listen. That's signed and sealed and delivered that he has to be in that cage.
I don't know if
I
that.
think if he doesn't get in the cage, I think that his
Oh, they're
man
starting to go here.
Bruno was an anti-drug
Tolis is
guy.
not in the cage.
Yeah,
Like,
what's
he
going on
didn't talk
here?
to his own
He's
son
still in the ring,
after
however.
David admitted that he did steroids.
Oh, Wet n Wild are going after Tolis. Look at this. They're going to throw him in that cage. And they do. Let's see. I think
Yes.
there he goes.
Yep, there we go.
Threw him in and locked him in.
A cage match where the only guy locked in the cage is the manager.
Clever moves by Wet n Wild. They got Cactus Jack and Bob Orton. They ran them together while they were down. They went after Tolis. They yanked him, threw him in the cage, and there's the cage. It's going up.
Bruno, there's only a very, looks like a very small change.
John Tolis
Tolis is waving at Wet n Wild. Saying, "Come
was
over
the
here,
bravest
get me
man on
out
the
of here."
show.
You're stuck in there.
Could
John
you
Tolis.
imagine
There, now for a change, we won't see any
seeing the
interference
rest
from
of the
Tolis. He
setup
certainly has interfered.
and being like, yeah, I would trust this ring crew
Great shot of that,
to
Bruno.
dangle
Gotta
me
be a
high above
frustrating
in the
feeling
air
for
in a
John Tolis,
cage.
who, to my knowledge, has never been behind bars before, Bruno.
Well, I don't know, but
That is a man with
yeah.
some
We can say
misplaced
what we think about him,
trust.
but I don't think he's ever been put behind bars.
there were times with the way.
Also, I
he
love that
acted
John
outside
Tolis
the
is
ring,
not
nobody
acting
belonged
afraid at
behind
all and is
bars,
just
and
like,
now we're
yeah,
finally
just
seeing
doing
that.
his heel thing
At least look,
up in a
Wet n Wild now,
cage.
they can concentrate to their match. They don't have to worry about that outside interference as Tolis is so capable of doing. So this,
Yeah,
this
if
should make
if
it,
the
should
UWF
make
would
it
have
a better
lasted,
shot.
Sandman would have probably ended up in
Johnny
Wet
Beach
and
thrown
Wild.
out by the unpredictable Cactus Jack.
Not
Tolis
Glacier, no.
whistling down and right above the action as you look at Beach and Orton. Now Jack comes with the right hand. and he
Let Brian
wants to
Cage
work
steal
outside
your
the ring.
gimmick and
Bruno,
hold
you know.
somebody at
But Glacier
ringside
from the
like a
apron
baby.
really caught,
That's the cage match.
Sonny Beach, wow. Nice slaps him on his knee. There's Horton helping out.
Cowboy Bob Orton looking on as Cactus Jack's on that mid-rope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Did you see
Cactus
that?
Jack
from
flies
the
out
top?
into the darkness.
Wow. From the top rope.
He came flying down.
I think that's the only time I've ever seen
top
Jack
rope
sell his
with a
hip
flying elbow
off of
the
that.
mitt. That is unbelievable.
There's nobody there to give him adrenaline from cheering.
You know what? You wouldn't know with this guy. He could be wrestling with a broken hip at this point. Tolis continues to go high above the ring. He's still going up. He has to lean down in that cage to watch the match as Orton comes down with the elbow. And now takes a boot to the head, does Sonny Beach. Orton, well, he went for Cactus
I think
Jack.
Jack has always said he used the UWF as like
signaling him to do something. He wants to
as like an audition to get back on TV.
Now what the heck? Why would?
Guy is a whacked man.
Yeah, he really is. He's telling them to run him against his head. Now look, he's got a headache. He's holding his head. Here comes Orton with a suplex. Boom.
Well done.
Wait,
Vertical
who would have
suplex.
wrestled Chris Sabin on this show?
That's
Foley. I know Foley wrestled Chris Sabin. He did that weird handicap match with the guns on Impact. Who else wrestled Chris Sabin
The manager.
You don't think
on
he's
the
going
show?
crazy up there that
Bob
he can't get
Backlund.
down here to help out his man?
That's,
boy,
oh, why didn't
somebody
I
he
think
won't
of that
forget
one?
soon.
That was the more obvious
Listen
of
to
the
that
two.
whistle.
That
Put
is
him up there without a
wild.
whistle.
Wet
Yeah,
and wild, in
right,
fact.
That would have been better yet. Oh, here that's a pin now. Just a count of two. Sunny Beach
After
kicks
the,
out.
the back suplex. Beach and Cactus Jack. Look at that. Beach trying to pick him
Oh,
up, and then
shit.
he brought him backwards.
Went for a slam, then he just gave him that backdrop.
Oh yeah,
Didn't have enough,
we
back
discussed it
shot.
earlier.
Very good.
Was
That's
it's
wild thing.
probably 70 paid, 550 total, so the majority of the crowd
Now one for Jack and the noggin knocker.
were in for free.
I'll tell you, that's Steve Ray. He's really.
Sunny Beach was mostly. He did a little. Oh shit! Rough bump, of course.
Uh-oh. This could be trouble for the Wild
Yeah, he did
Thing,
some
who-
Japan. Some Japan. I think it was all Japan he worked. He did some WWF jobs, but yeah, UWF's pretty much the
Still to
peak.
come up, folks. Next up, the battle for the UWF Sports Channel
Hey,
Championship.
wait a minute. Bob Orton signaling something up to the cage. Look at this.
He's a
Total shoots
bomb.
Something from the cage to Bob Orton.
And brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles, that's what they are.
Like, I couldn't tell what the hell that was.
Boom. Oh, he connected on Cactus Jack.
I thought it was the stun gun from earlier. God, Bob Orton Jr. is trying so hard.
He's got to be finished, Bruno.
And it's over. Yeah, my goodness. Talk about time management. You guys could have just cut the video package. But no. It did kind of look like a little pistol. Wet and Wild, baby. Gorilla Jack, thank you for the follow.
As you look at the winning team, Wet and Wild, back in the ring with Zola still in the cage.
This song is awesome. How much did they not pay for the Beach Boys? Yeah, none of this music was paid for.
They're supposed to be on the same side.
Yeah, not every match has to be 30 minutes long with a million false finishes, but maybe we go like longer than 3 minutes.
Blood flowing from the head of Cactus Jack.
This one has, can you believe this? He's hitting right where he got split open.
Hey, Gorilla Jack. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for showing up here on Twitch.
They're supposed to be partners. Here's Tolis trying
Cat fight.
And Tolis
is trying to break them up. Now let's see if he can do it.
There's
But look
blood
at
all over the ring. It's flying around here from Cactus Jack.
Blood's everywhere. He's really
Did they
Cactus Jack, yes. But look
feud,
at him in the
or was Foley just gone after this? Like, again, my UWF knowledge is nil.
And they're going to fight probably all the way back to the dressing
Yeah,
room.
back when was a Sharky guy, yeah. Eddie Sharky trained everyone.
Look at them, they're still at it.
Do you think that at any point Mick Foley wanted to bring up the UWF during that feud with Randy?
Here, Cactus Jack got hit by the
Yeah, the UWF did exist. They did a TV special in 1994.
I think what he's saying is that Cactus Jack was unable to hold up Wild Thing Ray, and had he held him up and didn't let him duck down, then the shot
Cactus Jack was gone long enough to work for WCW and come back to the UWF for
regardless,
the distance between the two specials.
You know, it was an accident. You don't attack the man after you've clobbered him with those breasts knocked.
Well, obviously, this is a tag team that is probably not getting
Bruno with some brass knuckles etiquette. Yeah, Foley went to Global.
Cactus Jack. Look at this. Look at this. Man, is that man bloodied or what?
And then he went to WCW because WCW had a hard-on for signing everyone from Global
getting hit with breast knocks,
for a hot minute.
A normal man, I think, would still be knocked out, but there's Cactus Jack fighting Orton full force.
Just throw a ring step at him?
Cactus Jack and the Ace Cowboy Bob.
Are we just shooting the locker room now? Awesome.
And whose side is Tolis on here? Wow,
he's on Kurt Hennig's side.
It was a pretty tremendous match.
Yeah,
but then,
Jack and Bob Orton never had the
Cactus,
of course.
That became a pretty tremendous match in itself.
All right, so that puts a close on that match. And Bruno, upcoming, the one we have been waiting for, the championship match for the Sports Channel Championship.
Oh, this might actually get time.
Steve Williams going up against Bam Bam Bigelow. We are back ringside with you. And again,
this is a weird angle to shoot from.
At the Valmedic Civic Center. And Bruno, as you talk to that camera up there, who do you think? Bam Bam, Dr. Death? You said in the opening comments you might think Dr. Death is going to win it.
Could go either way. I'm going to.
Does Bruno know where the camera is?
But like I say, it's going to be very close. It's going to be a real hard battle. I'm sticking with it, but it could go either way.
Does Bruno even know he's on camera right now?
Dr. Death.
Yep. He has been a man who is on a mission, no doubt. He was very impressive at the elimination.
A man on a mission?
And most of all,
Imagine Steve Williams coming out doing this.
Ray, the build-up between Bigelow and Williams, how they got here. Well, let's look at that right now.
Oh, okay, YTSR. Yustra Brooks.
Oh, Jumbo Beretta. And Bam Bam here. That is the Blackjack Brawl merchant.
I think it's King Kong here at Universal. Lands on him.
That's a King Kong press.
Got him.
Party's over, baby.
But he's telegraphing himself nice.
Wait, that was in the tournament. Awesome.
Splash, tried to splash him, but Williams catches him in the air. And just throws him down. And he landed in a unusual
I believe
manner.
that's the match where Dr. Death was supposed to shoot on Steve Ray.
And his head, you're right. I thought he tried to grab the stiff arm there to take away some of the punishment. And he really is taking a beating in there. He's trying to do some offensive moves, Bruno, but obviously they're not working because Wild
Craig DeGeorge almost said he wasn't selling for him.
This could be it. 3, 2. Yes, sir.
He just counted backwards?
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
A yodel or something ain't talking
Yeah,
about.
but Nolan Williams right now, I bet she's terribly angry. He can't get back in the ring as he would like to. Look at this.
Boy,
There's about a dozen guys holding him back.
This reminiscent of the Orndorff and Dr. Death feud that had several.
Oh God, my 2025 brain or 2026 brain is like, he's gonna do a
On
dive.
the middle rope, you could see about 10 or 15 wrestlers, referees holding back Dr. Death. That might not be enough. There's a good shot at Dr. Death. As you can see, he's still struggling to get a Bigelow. He will get his chance, Bruno. He will certainly get his chance coming up on June 9th. All right, there you see the matchup. Long awaited.
Bam, bam.
UWF Sports Channel Championship, that $100,000 belt.
Bam, bam,
Bigelow.
quotations.
Dr. Death, here's the introductions from Frankie.
Frank, what's his last name? Or is he like Cher?
One fall with a 60-minute time limit for the Sports Channel Television Championship. Here he comes, weighing 395 pounds. From
Oh shit, this is just his WWF gear from the 92-93 run. Happy New Year, JD. Thank you. He said he had a new outfit. His new outfit is just his gear to go back to New York. Got some blue in it.
This is going to be some bout.
Definitely has a new outfit, too. He is ready, Bruno. The fire is ready.
His opponent weighs
Oh, here we go. Here's some more music they don't own. Yes, I did catch about half of Wrestle Kingdom, but the front end and the back end. I've not watched the middle. What is this mix of Wild thing?
You realize, Greg, there's about an hour 15. I mean,
Did they just mash together like 3 songs?
Steve, Dr. Death Williams beat Samoa in the round 1. Moved past
He beat
Wild
Samoa?
Wild
Like the island?
and went to the finals because of the double DQ between Morocco and Gordy. That's how he got here. Bam Bam over Koloff, then over DeBeers, and then in a DQ over Cactus Jack. That's how he moved on in the tournament.
Before we get this match started,
That's
I'd like
awesome,
to
right,
introduce
right.
you and introduce you to 2 people. One person and one item. This is the founder and president of the Universal Wrestling Federation, Herb Abrams.
I want to announce 2 people. Well, actually, 1 person and 1 item. He confused the championship belt with a person.
Dr. Death Steve Williams and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow.
And here comes Herb Abrams, founder of the UWF, with that incredible belt and what this thing is all about.
God, he is... What a man Herb Abrams was.
Bigelow not interested. Bigelow hits Herb Abrams and there they go. Williams blocking Bigelow.
You know Herb
Abrams,
called
get
that
out of there.
spot.
He did. Clothesline.
Herb wanted to take a
Bigelow,
bump.
we are underway for the Sports Channel Championship. Fasten your seatbelts at home. We've
Boy,
got him fastened here at ringside.
That was nasty of Bam Bam Bigelow. He didn't even allow Herb Abrams to probably introduce that belt here. And he,
The belt is a
sentient
sentient being.
And he really started at some kind of a pace, and what a dive.
Cut to the belt and it just starts talking.
And Williams, no question about it. He's feeling after effects of that tremendous blow.
Yeah, Dr. Death was an incredible athlete.
Bam Bam is hesitating right now. That's a mistake because Williams.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on Dark Side of the Ring. That he put FU on his title to say fuck you, Vince McMahon, but nobody would hit that reference because why not?
After a long elimination
Herb
tournament,
always wanted to take a bump. Yep.
these 2 competitors have gotten there, and obviously Dr. Death has been hit in the forehead, and he is bleeding.
I think it's above his eye. I think he cut his eye right above the eye there, and that's where the blood's coming from. And he's must have a pretty good gash because
He
look at
does.
it. And of course, you see Bam Bam Bigelow. He sees that, and now he's really going after it. You know, to figure that, hey, you got the man hurt, and it happened so early in the match, and that's a problem.
Oh my gosh!
What a clothesline!
Already the coolest thing on the show was that bump.
Just did a back somersault from it.
Bruno, I have never seen a more effective clothesline than the one Williams just landed on Bam Bam Bigelow. A 400-pounder. He somersaulted him in the air. And knocked
I'm
him
glad he
down.
specified
It was
clothesline because the most effective line
by Dr. Death.
was
With the
one that
blood
went up
in his
Herb's
face,
nose
no less,
earlier.
dripping into his eyes, down his nose, into his mouth, and all over his body.
Yep, almost all blood in wrestling is from right here.
On the forehead of
They don't
Bigelow.
even like explain that there's like soft skin here or whatever
Bloodied up Bam
in
Bam.
canon. It's just
Oh, God.
affected.
He has ripped open a gash.
Just like I always love it when dudes throw punches and like clearly going right here.
Another shot.
Like if you're trying to punch somebody, you go
Bigelow
there.
is bloody. And this battle for the belt is a battle of blood as well.
They're both bloodied bad, and they both are going after the other man's wound, and that's what. Ooh,
Yeah, that's why Ken Shamrock was great.
Going after that cut, and he's really giving some tremendous shots.
And you can see, Bruno, the blood
He's
is
like,
dripping into the
what
eye
if
of
my
Bigelow,
intestines bled?
And you just, another clothesline by Williams. Man, Williams determined to win this belt.
Like if I'm Bam Bam, I don't even want to like
Both fine wrestlers, nationally known.
gig that close to my sweet tats.
I'll tell you what, Bam Bam doesn't go down from drop kicks, but had he not been close to that corner, he would have gone down because Williams really caught him hard. But there again,
he headbutts him.
Oh, this is so much cooler than everything else on the show.
Dr. Death, who normally will rely on
I have
a lot
no
of
idea when
powerful
Doctor's
moves
Day
to
is.
defeat his opponent.
I don't know of Wild and Dangerous Dan. No,
I don't
Cecil.
think that's going to do it this kind of match.
I should
Bruno. You're
blade
gonna
on
have to see.
stream.
We've already seen a couple of amazing moves.
God, I need to set
and
an
they have not done
award,
the
like
trick.
a reward.
It's going to be
Like
something
donate
special, I
this
think,
much
to
money
win
and I
this
will
match.
Well, the thing
pull
that
a.
happened here is that Williams got caught early, and he
God,
got
what's
that
his
cut
name?
above his eye, and that was definitely to his disadvantage. However, he was able to hurt Bam Bam Bigelow.
Why
so
the
now
fuck
they're even
can't I
again
remember the
because they're
name
both- neither
of the
one
dude
has
that
clear
gigged
vision
on
because the blood
2020?
going into the eye, but they're really battling hard
I remember
here.
all sorts of
I
stupid
thought
shit,
Frank E's pre-match interview.
but I can't remember that right now.
As you look at Williams now, not where he wants to be, and the top of Bam Bam Bigelow takes him with a back.
Blading off of baby powder. Fucking amazing. And his chest's fuck. I love him. I love Wild Dan. Eddie Mansfield, thank you, No You Stick It. Why the fuck couldn't I think of his name? I'm so mad at myself right now. I've played Fire Pro and a few different versions of it. It's a great game. Yeah, how did this come up on a UWF show? Like an actual good, interesting match.
You know, you try and size up a matchup, Bruno, at this point, really tough to tell. Look out, the big
Not only that, but they seem to be trying.
On top of Williams. And he
Which is more than you can say for a lot of these guys. And I don't blame them.
Use this maneuver a number of times. This is the first time I've seen somebody actually kick away from it. So to his credit, Williams was able to get away from that tremendous blow that he just took from Bam Bam Bigelow. And hey, these guys came to fight, and they both came to win that title. And I'll tell you what, they're both after it, and they're both going to
Sorry,
keep fighting hard till
I was
one
reading
of these two
Cecil's
guys-
Wild Dan story,
front face lock. Is he gonna
where
do
they
it? He
brought in an
did it.
ambulance to take him away to sell his injury, and he pops up 5 minutes later, eating a hot dog. I love independent wrestling.
Taking a little too much time here, but he might splash off the top rope and finish off Williams with a championship. Well, those of you who felt Bam Bam would do it, this may be the moment. He's on the top rope. He comes flying down with a splash. He's got
Hell
the
yeah.
cover. He's got
Two.
2. Hey!
Oh, you would just believe that he would just
Hey,
keep
refs
running
as
out.
wizards.
Only got a 2 count, and he got out from a big splash from the top rope. That is absolutely amazing.
Nope, we started at 8 o'clock like normal on Sunday nights. Sundays are always 8 o'clock. Tuesdays are 9.
Watching these two grapplers decide this prestigious championship.
Yeah, this ring is horrible.
Big takedown by Dr.
Two.
Death.
And he kicks out. I thought you give
Belly to
both his
belly.
credit. belly to belly, but give credit to Bam Bam Bigelow too, because that looked like was going to be it, and he kicked out too. Hey, these guys both want their
Double juice, lots of great bumps.
Steve Dr. Death Williams hit with a clothesline. Of course, he's trying to line him up for the Oklahoma Stampede.
Firing up
He's
the
getting ready for
crowd.
that
Boom.
Stampede, but he can't knock down Bigelow. He cannot knock him down. He buckled him, Bruno. He's going again. He knocked him down. That time he knocked him down. Dr. Death, who said it was time to end Orndorff's career a few weeks ago.
Happy
Now
New
trying to
Year,
take care of
Funker.
Bigelow
Thank
and
you.
win the belt. Bigelow into the ropes. Dr. Death.
Oh.
Slams him down. That could be it.
1, 2.
No.
Yeah, how is this ring not broken yet?
Man, not close. So
Like when Bam Bam was on the top rope was touching the middle rope.
Take something a little bit more than the
It buckled
ordinary to
down
win the
so
match.
low.
It's obvious both have let go with some of the best matches, and yet it is
Yeah,
still
thank
not
you,
been
Liz.
enough.
Happy New Year.
They're trading rights, and again, we're almost forgetting that blood is just pouring into the eyes of both of the competitors. Into the turnbuckle. This is the match you'd expected.
Power slam.
Bigelow.
Bam Bam's hanging out to that top rope.
That helped him. That saved him. Takes a leg to the midsection. What a matchup, and what an evening of wrestling here in Florida. The Beach Brawl has been outstanding.
Greg, I thought that this was going to be one heck of
Yes,
a match.
exactly.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
that's what
this was
Jonathan.
even more than
Exactly
I
what
thought.
Jonathan said.
Bigelow into the
I need an extra
turnbuckle.
hour to
Williams
cry
has got
on
about
Sundays.
400 pounds.
Oh!
He power slams him down. He hooks the leg.
Hey, clean finish. Look at that.
This is a new champion. Steve Williams.
Also, that is awesome, Zach. I love independent wrestling. It is the best.
It took a number of them, but finally this last one he did, and he was able to hold Bam Bam down for the
That's a
count.
good match.
Steve Williams is on top.
The winner and Sports Channel Television Champion, Steve.
They busted their asses. They did some cool stuff. Worked hard.
Steve
Told a good
Williams
story.
is on top of the UWF Wrestling World. Here's how he did it.
Look at this power slam. You don't think it takes
That's
a power? It's a
insane.
400-pound man.
Again, I know Bam Bam jumped for it, but he still had to hold him up.
Hooks the leg, holds him around the neck, keeps the shoulders down, and there's your 1, 2, 3, and you have a champion here. Fantastic match. What a great
Bruno,
bout.
you have a champion.
Herb Abrams in the ring.
Herb's like, am I on
And
camera?
apparently safe now with Bigelow out of there.
Which camera?
Williams with a thumbs up.
I want to
from
be on
the
camera right now.
And now will be presented with the belt.
Look at this.
He looks like
Let's
that
watch it from a
Ross
different angle.
Perot from All
Greg
That.
whips here comes Bam Bam Bigelow off the rope now when Steve Williams comes in. Picks him up. Look at this. Talk about power. What a powerful scoop
I think
slam
Doc
this is.
defended it
Really
once or
comes
twice.
pressing down on him. Hooks that leg, as I said
All right,
before,
referee looked it
and
up.
there's the
4
count.
other
Yeah,
times they
fantastic,
wrestled in
absolutely
Japan.
phenomenal.
All tag matches. This is the only singles match these two had, and it is a shame because they are a hell of a pair.
Now for the interview.
Hell yes.
Dr. Death Williams is now the Sports Channel UWF Television Champion. Steve, congratulations. What do you have to say to the fans?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. Bam Bam Bigelow, you're a hell of an athlete. You're giving me a hell of a fight out here. But I tell you what, the Big Daddy took it to you, and I am the UWF champion.
I think he was trying to get the Big Daddy over as like another nickname because he mentioned it during the
Today on, I'm training, busting my
during the
tail.
pre-tape as well. He's the Big Daddy.
All right, there you go.
I will
Well,
say, as president of the Universal
Yes.
Wrestling
Final thoughts with
Federation,
Herb.
I will go on record right now, and I believe in my champion so much that we are willing for Steve Dr. Death Williams to challenge any champion in any federation across this country, Japan, Tokyo, Australia, anywhere. Steve
Yes.
Dr. Death Williams is the #1 wrestler in professional wrestling today. Thank you all so much.
I love it. It wouldn't be Herb without something fucking ridiculous.
and here we go.
Any champion in wrestling.
Herb Abrams with the
done.
announcement that the challenge is open to
You
all
probably could have killed most of them in
of
a
wrestling
shoot.
we have just witnessed, Bruno Sammartino. Wow, catch your breath on this one. The
Absolutely
main event
phenomenal.
matchup, a bloody battle, and Steve
I
Williams
kinda
did
want that
exactly
Dr.
what
Death
he said he
shirt.
was going to do. He was determined at the outset. He knocked off Nikolai Volkov in the first
And
round.
I guarantee
knocked off
you,
Steve Wild thing,
Doc
Ray,
had no
we got
knowledge that he was
here
going to
after
do
the
that.
DQ, Gordy in Morocco to face Bigelow, and Williams showed that he is the true champion of the UWF.
This wasn't a match. This was a war. We expected it was going to be a war. But I'll
Steve
tell you what,
Williams
this
against
went
a
on
little
above
league team.
our expectations. These
Yes.
two men were both hungry for the title. They both fought hard. Many different times.
4-H fair blue ribbonist
but ultimately
against Dr.
it was
Death.
Steve Williams. He was the one who finally delivered the big blow.
Okay, we have more from Steve Dr. Death Williams, who's made his way back toward the dressing room.
Oh, yes,
Brian
another
Rico has
Doc
caught
promo.
up with him, and let's go to him for the interview. Brian.
All right, Craig, you talk about a man putting his blood, sweat, and tears
We need a second
into winning
Dr.
a
Death
championship
promo.
match. Your dreams have come true tonight. Congratulations, Steve.
His dreams.
I got a lot of pain right now, and I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. But you know what? All that pain has gone away, because I'm feeling so good right now. The UWF champion. That's right. I beat a man 400 pounds.
Yeah, so after we're done in about, we'll be done in about 10 minutes. We'll be wrapping up for tonight. Yes.
But I'll tell you what, he made his match tonight. And that goes for everybody in the world. I don't care if you're a bouncer, pro wrestler.
I love that
pro
story,
football
Jesus as a
player,
pedicure.
track,
I love
anything.
knowing
Put your name on
Dr.
the
Death
line,
had
'cause I'm
deadly
going after
cards.
every challenge. Because you know what, Daddy? Every time a man puts his name on the dotted line, that makes me work that much harder. Because I'll take
Makes
on
me
any
horny.
challenger. Tonight, what a fabulous night. I'm here, Tampa, Florida, here with my family. You don't think I'm going to do some celebrating?
His family.
Sure you will, Steve.
I'll tell
I
you
brought
what,
my family
look at
to
it.
Herb
Look at it,
Abrams,
cameraman.
UWF.
Get a close-up shot right here, Daddy. UWF champion. And you know whose waist it's around? Dr. Death, the chiropractor delight. Probably, I
The
got
chiropractor delight.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
That's actually a
Steve,
sweet
Dr. Death
nickname.
Williams,
The
first ever
chiropractor delight, Big Daddy,
UWF
Dr. Death,
television
Steve
champion.
Williams.
Here's the replay coming up here. Steve Dr. Death on his way. Up and over goes Bigelow.
Jeez.
What a power
Dude's the
slam
size
here
of a
by
freaking
Steve
car,
Dr. Death.
man.
Uno, dos, tres. A new
Oh,
champion.
get it?
The first champion of the UWF. Steve Dr. Death Williams. Let's go back to ringside. Craig DeGeorge and Bruno Sammartino.
Thank you very much, Brian Rico.
Fox
If you look at
Project,
your
thank you for the
Webster's
follow.
dictionary
Much
and
appreciated.
Look at the word pride. I think you'd see a picture of Dr. Death Steve Williams there after this
Yes.
this win, and you could tell, Bruno, what it
I'm sure
means
he
to
want
Dr.
that was
Death
his
to win this
touch.
UWF Sports Channel
The
Championship.
interview where he's like,
Long road. He
can
fought
I
some
just
of the
like
best,
fit in
he
some
beat the
Spanish at
best,
the end?
and now
Trying to
finally
get another
he
job.
becomes the champion. Although you will celebrate, as he said, fine, why not?
It was the
He
worst
deserves it.
promoter,
But there's a tough road
Abrams,
ahead
because
there's a
at
lot
least-
of tough people in the UWF,
at least some of
and he
Paul's
has
guys got
challenged
something out of
anybody from any federation
ECW.
across the world. And you know what? I believe in this man. I believe that he can meet anybody across the world, and he can.
I miss these old
defend his title
headsets.
and whip them all.
They say winning a championship is difficult,
They're just
but they say
cartoonishly
defending a
large.
championship can sometimes be twice as difficult. You think that'll be the case for Dr. Death?
Absolutely, because everybody will be gunning for him, and it's going to be a lot of people are going to be
The
coming
local
in there.
crews,
They all
yep.
want a shot at that
You guys gotta
title,
go.
So he has to be in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you guys
He has
gotta
to
go.
Really, really be.
I don't think the world could have
always
handled
ready,
Herb
always ready,
Abrams and
because,
Burt Furnace
they're going to
working
be out there
together.
gunning for him.
As the lights come down in our program, we want to remind you of a few things. First of all, available right now is the
Yes,
Silver
Abrams
program
Entertainment
by mail,
Group.
and you can pick up information. Facts,
God,
figures,
yeah,
and
imagine
historical
being someone like a
figures,
Boris
plus
Zukov.
other
Brian brings up a
items for
great
your
point.
UWF
Like
wrestling
another former
fan. Just send a
WWF
check or money order
washout
for $5.
watching this at home.
David's
Like,
Entertainment Group, 2532
I wasn't good
Lincoln
enough for the
Boulevard, Marina Del Rey,
UWF.
California, 90291.
Like that Joey Styles promo.
That's for the
I
Silver
can't
program.
call
Also, Bruno,
backlash.
you can pick up the official UWF Beach Brawl video cassette of tonight's historic, and was it ever historic, Beach Brawl. That is available beginning July 1st. You
Abrams
can order it
ENT
right
group.
now by sending a check or money order for just $19.95.
Oh no, wait, Brian
to
has corrected
Abrams
himself. Boris
Entertainment
Zukov was in the
Group,
dark match.
2532 Lincoln Boulevard,
Because of course
Marina
this
Del Rey,
show had a
California,
dark match.
90291.
Yeah, the union
What a
guys
great
turn off lights.
evening
Get
of
out of
professional
here.
wrestling. We saw
Herb
the
paid me
Blackhearts
until
pick
10.
up a victory. We saw Gordy and Ace in a double countout.
They went so
Right there.
over on time,
We saw
or so
Mask-
under on time.
The Blackhearts beating
Now we're just
Firecat
showing the
and
results,
Jim
so
Cooper.
if Dave Meltzer missed any of the matches at home,
Here's the second match we saw, Bruno Sammartino. Gordy and Ace, the double countout.
And what a match! These guys really
can't
fought.
show
They really
clips.
fought such a hard battle.
can't
Sadly,
give away clips
no
to the
winner.
show you just paid for.
In the street fight, Terry Gordy and Johnny Ace. They went up and down the stairs. They went all over the place. And in the end, no contest. Gordy and Ace.
But I think people got to see a little bit about Johnny Ace and what he's made up of.
Johnny
Ace. That's a guy that you're
Ace.
going to hear a lot about in the future.
Both were very, very impressive.
Like a drag queen doing like a dynamic
Power
dudes
Twins and the Killer
related
Bees.
act.
And
Joni
that's
Ace.
Confusion, the difference.
Photos
As Jim
courtesy
Brunzell
UWF
and
Cookie
Brian
Mix.
Blair victorious.
How about Rockin' Robin?
I don't know. Did Meltzer rate any of these matches? He had to.
Last lady was a great match, two of the best, and she came out on top, and she's the proud new champion.
Divine had her chances, but Rockin' Robin.
Oh, they
did
just
better tonight.
stopped
How about the
grabbing
scrap match we
stills
looked at?
after
Mr. Wonderful,
the
Paul
second or
Orndorff
the third
Over
match.
Colonel DeBeers, who said he would publicly embarrass Orndorff.
But
It didn't happen
Orndorff,
tonight.
but the thing is, Orndorff won the match, but he almost
Bob
lost the battle with
Backlund.
that. Right here,
Yeah.
here's the
Oh,
big
such a
match.
I
pleasure
love
to
it.
watch Bob Backlund back in action and
I
looking
love,
as good
yeah,
as
after
ever.
the third
In his
match, they're
victory
like,
over the
we're not,
Russian Bear,
we don't need
Ivan
to do
Koloff.
this.
And of course, a couple of belts on the line tonight. The ladies' belt, we saw Rockin' Robin win that. And we saw Steve, Dr. Death Williams, do as he said. He said he would hold
Apparently that
wrestling
tag match
championship
with
belt
Cactus
high
Jack
above his
just
head.
didn't
After
happen.
going in the ring with Bam Bam Bigelow, he did just that, Bruno.
He absolutely did, and I'll tell you, worked hard as we've said, but he has succeeded. This is a happy, happy man. He's Steve Williams.
No,
and
he
why
did.
not?
I just think-
For the first UWF champion.
I just
and
think it was
Steve Williams who
misspelled.
wears that belt.
Some very, very proud competitors. A
I think
couple
nobody
with
ran
championship
the
belts,
spell
a
check
couple
past
with
Bob
losses.
Backlund.
But all will be back again, and we will too. We thank you for joining us.
No, you
with Bruno
won't.
Sammartino. I'm
Not for
Greg
3
DeGeorge.
years.
We'll see you again, and thanks for joining us on the first
Domino's
ever
Pizza
Beach Brawl.
catered the show. Only the best. The Ramada Inn put up the wrestlers. Abrams Productions. There's still 3.5 minutes left on this file. That has to be like static. Is there anything else on here? Just gonna scroll through real quick and check. No, there's not. Alright, so before we go, we got a big week coming up. We got WCW Deep Cuts live on Tuesday, and then Sunday, our members only stream. Not Quite Wrestling here on the YouTube channel. Let's check out what we're watching over the next week.
Skyscrapers and Doom! 4-game streak! You're just gonna see what the Road Warriors and Steiners got to dish out, right, Rick? Yeah, what he said! He's one of the baddest guys! Yeah!
We've supercharged bowling with a whole lot of power, and we're testing our bowler skills in ways they've never been tested before. Imagine what it would be like bowling in a disco.
All right. So, yeah, I'll explain more Tuesday, but I wanted to do celebrity boxing next Sunday, and that is not a go, unfortunately. So we got Rock and Bowl instead for the members only stream this month. And then this coming Tuesday, we're going back to 1990 for some NWA Worldwide. So again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me the last 2 hours to watch some old Herbo Turbo magic. Appreciate you all, as always, giving me your eyeballs, your time, and your hangs. XOXO to all of you, including you, Noah, if you're still around. It's only 10:03. I'm not going to tell you to go to bed. I'm probably just going to cry for a bit, so have fun with that. Have fun. I hope you're not crying over the next hour. But yeah, I'll be back Tuesday, 9 p.m. WCB Deep Cuts Live. I don't have an outro. Good night.